What it do? Know what I'm saying? I'm talking about. Let's chop it up.
Hey, welcome back to the Let's Chop It Up podcast. If you don't know, now you know,
Now
right?
you know.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Well, this is how we normally do it. It's your brother Mo, my brother Whiteout,
What's up?
my boy Elox, and my boy Luis El Cierro.
El Cierro, Romero, up, man. So, bro, I have Bizzle. Bizzle shows up, and I'm going crazy. Like, bro, of course, I tried to pay you, son. Like,
Whoa.
I tried to pay you. We called you. We did everything.
Was he one of the ones you reached out to?
I reached out to him. I reached
Yeah.
out to every Houston rapper, bro.
Yeah.
I get it. Who's this kid?
Yeah.
What's Bro, I get it, guys.
Right,
I get it. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad. I get it.
And Pastor, did you let you put his name on the flyer?
Nobody wanted to be a part of it. God said, bet. I'm going to highlight this even more.
Man, that's what's
Wow.
up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's there. Joy comes like, bro, he said he'll do it for free, dog. I'm going like, yeah. I'm a man of prayer, bro. I had to get away, sit down and ask God, like, should we let him in the slot?
Mhm.
And I literally, bro, remember, like, I felt, this is not me saying that God said no to Bissell, but I felt like God told me to say no.
Man.
Just because I had to send out a message to the part of honoring the little and the big.
Yeah.
Because
huge.
Reconcile was there. Corey Paul was there.
So you told
All-
Bizzle no.
I told Bishop no, and it's the guy
Man.
that I went crazy
This
for.
was the same show for the Misfits.
Pause.
Misfits.
Bro.
Yeah,
right?
Social Club Misfits. I bought his shirt, his hoodie. My
So
gosh.
this was a person that really blessed you in your early walk.
Bro, this is my Drake. I'll say
Yeah,
it like
yeah,
this,
yeah,
dog. Like
Okay.
on mamas.
Yeah.
For real. And bitch never probably knew that.
Hey,
We
you
were like
were-
back in the day. That's like your Master P.
Yeah,
yes,
that was
bro.
like-
Like, you feel me? Of course I'm going to say yes.
And then Bizzle would go
But
hard,
I'm a-
like rebuking
bro.
people on tracks.
Bro, I
Yeah.
was like, bro, what
So
do you
coming
mean?
out the
I
hood
felt
to
like
it.
God told me, and I'm like, no. And I'm wrestling with God, like, no, I don't care. He's finna go up.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't let him up. You don't do that. Nah, bro, like God. And I'm questioning God, like, what do you mean? It's man of God, it's people here. Why not? Like, I'm running the show. Like,
Yeah.
we didn't give it to nobody. It's free. Nobody owns it. World Vision doesn't own it. Compassion doesn't own it for them to tell us we gave you all this money, so we got to go up. No, like, it was just a call that I had to make. But God's call, bro.
Yeah.
That's
Every
huge.
move. And it was felt like, Luis, I need to send a respect message here. Does that make sense?
Hold
Yeah.
up.
Of course.
So, of course, I don't know if Bishop took it as a humbling or whatever it was, but all those people wanted a slot that night, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wanted them there. I need them to know that I wanted them there, bro.
Yeah.
But in reality, I feel like God told me no just because what he was going to do in my ministry and what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe he didn't want me attached to that and then make me part of this Christian
Yeah.
Houston hip hop thing. And then I'm that.
Yeah.
Now I'm local again and I'm just that. And it just became another Christian hip hop show. And another person from another city got to come by. Right?
Yeah, because when
So
you
we
first
tell
said
Biz-
it, bro, I was like, I don't remember Bizzle going up. You know what I'm saying? Because the way
Yeah.
he first, I was like,
Bro, like, I'm a fan.
but this
I'll
is
say
that
it.
behind the scenes
That's
where
behind
people don't know.
nobody sees, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nobody knows. So we about to talk. At the
Man.
end of the show, I come to him. I ask him for a picture. We dab hands, and he just looks at me and he goes. And I just look at him, and it was just that, like, I don't know how to explain it. It was just like, yeah. Like, he looked at me like, I rock with you.
So it was that respect factor.
That he looked at me like, dang. Like, I don't know what that look meant. It
Hey.
just meant something. Either it meant, dang, I hate you, you didn't let me in the show, or dang, I respect,
I respect
you, bro.
that, you know?
Like,
So that's real.
you told
Hey,
me,
when you walked away,
told me
it was
no,
respect.
and probably his prime time too.
Yeah.
That-
Nobody
that's what I was
tells them
about
no.
to say.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
that's,
the
different.
thing.
This was around the time of Well Wishes.
Bro,
It was either right before or right after.
Bruh.
So where are you guys at now? You and Bizzle? Do you guys have a relationship
I
at
haven't
all?
talked to him in like forever, bro. Like, I was going to his church. There was a guy named GS that went to a Bible college as well.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
doing Jesus IDJ. So that's when I kind of started hanging out with Bish a little bit, like seeing him, vibe, talk, but there's really not a relationship. When I say you my bro and I know you, I gotta know you.
Yeah.
It's not I follow you on Instagram and you swipe up and say hi. I don't know you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're Instagram friends. I don't know you, bro. Like, but I've seen him, went to his church, went to his people.
Did
So
you guys,
Corey Paul-
did you guys ever talk like, hey, why don't you? let
Nah,
me
we
know?
never talked. We never talked. You know who I talked to? My boy Joy, and I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, that's crazy, bro. That night I went home and I was sad.
Yeah, yeah.
He did the biggest show I've ever done. God had his hand on my life, and I'm like, dude, that sucks.
Because
It reminds me of the Bible, bro. I was reading it today where it says don't do it for the people that see it. It's talking about fasting. Don't do it for people to see it, but for God who sees it in the secret place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel that was God testing you.
Yeah.
Is he really about this ministry, or is he, gonna just go with the hype and do it in the emotion?
You know how more hype that would have been? Social Club, Bissell, Corey Paul, Reconcile,
Crazy.
Vaughn, like you just name it.
Yeah.
Would have been wild, nuts. But the thing is that the people were already there.
Yeah.
And God had to, I feel like God had to send that message of unity,
Yeah.
of a free show. No big artist from the city of Houston. Somebody else has to come in. Now, the show is over.
Yeah.
Me and my boy Joe are going, wow, like, bro, all these people showed up. Next, I'm already getting calls from like pastor, secretary. I'm in trouble because I didn't have no police officers there. I didn't hire people to come clean the bathroom. The whole protocol of church.
Yeah.
That I don't know. I don't come from church. I don't know nothing. My
Yeah.
pastor just said, use the warehouse. He probably thought it was going to be 50 people.
Yeah.
God bless you, bro. It was more
So
than
how many
50.
people showed up?
But I think it was like 800 and something people. We have the database. It was a lot of. We have the picture, bro.
Yeah.
It was a big
packed out,
warehouse,
bro.
bro. I have the picture to this day. Like it was a lot of people, bro.
Yeah.
And we have the database on the website. Like it was a lot of people, bro. Like I have the videos. I'm not capping. And this is when Social Club had just coming out. I reached out, bro. They reached out to me in like 3 hours and said yes.
Oh wow.
I'm here in the city of Houston, in your city, and I'm reaching out to you, paying you, not asking you for a favor, not hitting you with the ministry. Hey, we're a ministry with little budget. No, bro, I washed dishes for 3 months to pay you what you're worth because you got to feed your family, son.
Yeah.
I'm going to respect you.
Yeah.
So I called some other people from out of state that saw value in it because you didn't. So then God got to have to happen. And then my favorite rapper shows up in Christian music, Bissell, and he's saying, he's like, I'll get a slot. I'll perform for free. And I'm like, bro, what? Yes, I was about to pay you for free. And then God says no. And he sends the message out. We're outside. We're about to go eat. Corey Paul, Reconcile. Everybody's there trying to come around. And I started feeling some type of way. Like, bro, I reached out to almost all of you. And Vaughn was even my middleman to get to them, bro.
Yeah.
Vaughn's
Like,
like,
you
bro.
needed that.
And
So
Vaughn
there
is
was-
putting
there was
them
some
on.
muscle.
Vaughn is saying, get these guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Vaughn is saying, get these guys. Vaughn didn't even go, bro. He didn't even rap. And he's telling me, get these guys.
Yeah.
You feel me? And, bro, so we there afterwards, and everybody's trying to, like, hang out, or where we going to go eat. And I remember saying, we ain't going nowhere. Like, I was just mad. And I did, bro. Like, I'm going to confess that I was mad. I was just like, then because now they're
You
just
just
there.
fell to a level it was fake.
Yeah. Now it's like, hey, where we going to eat? Where we going to hang out? That's the fake part to me. And
Now
I
y'all want to love.
Yeah, and so now,
After you see the success.
now, but that's the part where God works in me too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just remember telling a friend of mine, yo, let's go. And we left and we're not to eat. Me, Joey, Marty, Fern, they're German. Joey and my other boy from Cali that I flew in. That happened. Since that, CHH in Houston hated me, bro. He didn't put us on that show.
Who?
I'm not gonna say who, bro. Christian hip hop. We're just gonna say
Yeah.
Christian hip hop in Houston, bro. Everybody felt some type of way. What was the show? What's going on? And I'm like, I'm doing this again. I knew that day that that's what God called me to do for the rest of my life. Do events for free where people can come and hear the gospel. People get saved and say, that's fire.
Why do you believe in that, bro?
I believe in that so hard, bro. I believe in it because I didn't have nothing like it.
Yeah.
I didn't have nothing like it, and I've seen people come to Christ because of it. When we do stuff in excellence, God is in excellence.
Amen. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He honors excellence. He honors faith. He honors unity. He honors that, bro. When we come together, people come to know Jesus, bro.
Yeah.
We got to hand that hat. That's why I believe in it so much. One, because I'm an evangelist. It's an evangelistic call in my life that I got to set up my own pulpit to preach the gospel so that they can hear it. I'm not a pastor where somebody else sets it up for me. I'm not selling a book. I don't have a church. I don't have a congregation. I'm an evangelist.
Yeah.
So what do I have to do? I have to do these events or these things to bring people, to bring artists with a hook, to bring them, invite your friends. If I was trying to make money, bro, I sell tickets and I make money, a lot of money.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money to be here.
Yeah.
I mean, do this show. Let's do the math right now. We're at 2,000 people.
Yeah.
Which we're going to talk about that show in a minute. We're going to talk about this Christian hip hop in Houston, bro.
Yeah.
So I do these shows. Now everybody's mad saying they paved the way for me. Von is my bro. He's letting me know, Lou, bro, like, you should have invited them. You should have done this. I'm like, I know, bro, but I did. And you know we did. Like, we did. Yeah, I know, but you can't do that. You can't come to Houston. And he's trying to put me on. Like, come on, Lou, that don't look right. And I'm like, I get you, bro, but I did. And I know what God told me to do too, bro.
So did you guys have a falling out, bro? You and Vaughn?
Nah, not because of that.
Yeah.
I even forgot what it was, to be
Yeah.
honest. It's not that I'm not trying to talk about it. I really forgot what it was. I think it was late. Oh, it was. Like
It was
a couple months ago.
Yeah.
But because at the level that we're at now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then we do another show. We do another show. And I keep just bringing people out, bro.
And we
From
talking
other
about
cities.
shows. So you talking about like Social Club.
Social Club, What Up RG, like
Okay.
you name it, bro. Like they did the tour, they did it at my church, like, and I'm just going hard. I'm doing ministry online.
Yeah.
Social Club reached out to me. This because it was following me then. They had just got assigned to Capitol Records like 2 years later. This is 2 years later.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm back in my church serving, dog. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care about this hype. I don't know what they're saying about me. I'm looking at them like, bro, y'all grown man rapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a freaking kid that was washing dishes, did a show. Get over it, kid. Get over it. I wanted you there, Bizzo. Like, all these other people, get over it. Like, you rap, you do this, you put your money. I don't even want this. I just want to preach the gospel. You want to rap. You want an image. I don't. I want people to come to Jesus. So we're doing this, bro. And I'm going hard on social media because I'm like an evangelist in high school. So Sharpside High School. I'm going hard every week. We're picking up kids, taking them to this rec center, and we're preaching the gospel, feeding them every single week, bro. Boom, boom, boom for 2 years. Friend reached out to me. He's like, hey, we need a pastor to come on the road with us. Nobody knows that's how it started. I'm like, is that even a thing? That's why I rock with Social Club so hard, bro.
So what
and I
year
seen
was
the
this?
industry, bro.
What year was this?
This is 2017. I'm like, okay, let's do it. I'm like, what is it going to take? They're like, we're going to fly you out tomorrow. I'm like, bro, I got a church. I have all this stuff. It's tomorrow's not happy. I talk to my pastor. I talk to my people. They're like, go for it. Go ahead. You've been doing your thing. Go. So we go. And I think leaders in that season of my life that knew the calling of God in my life that allowed me to shine. They gave me the tools that I needed. People, I would say, be somebody that you didn't have. Bro, if somebody come to you and the first thing, of course, the flesh is going to be insecure. He might take my spot. Give it to him, bro.
Yeah.
Be honored that God is using you to give him that.
Yeah.
Be honored that God, like, is saying, you give him that. You teach him. You do that.
Hey,
That's
go.
why,
That's
bro,
deep.
like, even in merch, bro, like, there's a couple kids doing merch now. I feel used, and I'm still trying to heal from now, let it go. But now they're doing their thing. But I had to step back and be like, bro, they would have never been doing merch if I didn't give them the game. No, I could say that. Man, y'all were nothing before Lou. I gave you the game. I showed you how to print. Y'all took my formula. Shut up. God knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
God's going to get the glory from that. And at the end of the day, I go to bed and I go to sleep and I wake up and I'm like, God used me for that.
Yeah.
Amen.
And I don't got to go out and
Amen.
I got to put it out. Man, I put y'all on because I was at first. I had to shut up.
Yeah.
I had to be like, man, God, you know what? Thank you. Thank you for choosing me to invest into these two kids that are doing merch now. That said, we're never going to print on merch. We just sell vintage clothes. But now you're printing merch. And, bro, you were around.
Yeah.
So somebody's around you. What do you expect them to do, bro? If you see a chicken with eagles, what is a chicken going to think?
They go fly.
He's an eagle, bro.
Yeah.
So there's people that are around you. I can't be mad at that. I should be happy. I should see people, okay, they're being sent out. That's called a discipleship. That's discipling people, send them out, doing their thing.
Yeah.
Looks different in our modern world, bro. So that's going on. Christian hip hop. I don't know why I just went over that. I had to say that, bro. Christian hip hop, that happens. They said it paved the way for me. Nobody starts lecturing me. We start doing the show. Social Club calls me. I'm on the road with them on the tour, and I'm their pastor. My only job is to do a devotion every single morning. And if it happens to be on a Sunday when we're on the road, I'm supposed to preach.
Wow. So basically, you were their pastor, their personal
I'm
pastor,
both.
not to like speak all the time. In
I'll
front of
say
people.
like this, and I could take that title. I'm not a title. I don't care about titles, but I really feel like I'm the Christian hip hop pastor, not in Houston. That's why I can talk to What Up RG when his father was deported, and I feel like God has a calling between me and there. That's why I can bring this lineup that you see.
Yeah.
People have told me there's only one person that can get What Up RG out of his house with everything that's going on. It's you, because I've pastored, I've invested, I've shown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't come in like, yo, hear my album. Yo, I rap. Yo, I mix. Yo, I trap. Yo, I whatever you need, music. I came in like, yo, let me pray for you. People knew about Luis through Social Club. God allowed that, not because I was doing music or merch. God just opened the door of somebody that they seemed faithful that was preaching the gospel. So I'm on the tour now doing devotions, bro. Every single day I feel like then I wake up and I'm like, okay, God, what now? And I felt the Lord tell me, serve. But God, they're paying me good money. All I have to do is do devotions. I'm good. Like I'm waking up in Miami, going to bed in Miami, waking up in North Carolina, going to bed in North Carolina, waking up in Cali. Like it's a dream.
So-
and I'm preaching the gospel. I felt the Lord told me serve. I said, okay, what? So now, bro, I'm doing the devotion, wrap that up. I could do whatever I want at the end of the day. I have a personal driver. I have per diem. I could go experience the city. My job is done. At 8:39, I'm done working. So guess what I'm doing now? Now I'm pulling out the road cages. I'm setting up sound. I'm setting up lights. I'm setting up merch. I'm serving. I don't know why. I took this entitlement of I'm the pastor here. I took it off, did it. I leave that. They call me back the next tour. They said, you're a road manager. We saw you serve.
Wow. Dang.
So in 2018, you go on tour for the first time.
In my life, I'm on a bus. Like I think it's like $1 million bus.
And they hit you up
Man.
because of the first event.
The first
y'all kind
event.
of built a relationship.
And
Or?
they just followed me. There was no relationship.
There was no relationship.
I never
Okay.
claimed him. I'm not gonna say I know him.
Yeah.
And I'm never gonna say I got somebody's number.
So
That's petty to me.
Yeah.
2008, you go on tour for the very first time,
18, yeah.
and then you get fired. from your dream job.
Mm-hmm.
What was that job?
That's Young Life.
That's okay. Okay.
How do you know that?
So, for just answer the questions.
How did
you
you
get
know that?
fired?
I think I said that or something.
You said that
Yeah.
on social media.
Okay.
I did a little research, bro.
So I get fired.
Hold on. So you get fired from your
From
dream
Young Life.
job.
Dream
But
job.
tell us. So answer that. But tell us what you learned from that entire experience.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, so quick. Sometimes that was the best thing that could ever happen to me, bro. Young Life. I was doing stuff. I was serving kids. My heart, people coming to the Lord, hood people. I buried 3 kids. One kid, they razed it out his face. The cartel razed it out his face. They killed him to murder him. There was a girl in a hotel in Southwest Houston that stabbed her 9 times. We had to send her body to El Salvador. My other boy got killed, shot in the head, and that's when I was like, Young Life, what the heck is going on? We're doing ministry in Southwest, bro.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm on the bus. My boss calls me and he says, Luis, you got to come home. And I'm like, but you approved that I can go on the road. You told me I can go. Why would I leave? Why would I even risk being being a pastor for 30 cities for ministry? That's not me.
Yeah.
I would have said no to Social Club because I don't know them, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm not about hype. I don't care about a tour bus. I care about these kids. I've been here for 3 years, dog. I've invested so much. The same check that I'm getting, I'm spending it.
Yeah.
What do you want to eat? What do you need? You need shoes? You need football? Like, I became the chaplain. I could go in any field. Like, bro, I was going hard for Young Life, bro. But I was like the star child. Like, every time it came to donate to fundraisers, I'm sharing all the stories because there's no other stories from all of the campuses that we have.
Yeah.
Young Life is a multi-million white business, bro. That's what it is.
And they pay you to be like
They
a
pay
youth
you
pastor.
to be the youth pastor. But who's doing the life-changing stories? Where's God moving? Bro, I mean, God's going to use whatever to get in there. So he's using me. So that when it came to fundraise money and everybody get their paycheck, Louis, show us what's going on in Sharpstown. Tell us about this. Tell everybody what's going on. And I'll be like, bro, that's fake. But you know what? I'm going to do it. Because somebody needs to hear that God lives here.
Yeah.
That God lives in Sharpstown High School. So I tell my boss, I says, you can go. So I'm on the tour bus, and he need to come home. The kids don't want to get on the bus. He's like, tell the kids to get on the bus. I'm like, you need to come home. Why did you go? I told you couldn't go. Like, you can lose your job.
They switched up on you.
That's a trigger word, bro. I was younger back then, bro. Like, and I really had to focus on my trigger words because of my past, because of my healing, because of everything. So now I feel like you were threatening me, saying, come home or you'll lose your job. I'm on the road. I can't just come home.
Yeah.
You
made a commitment.
Yeah, I made a commitment, bro. Yeah. So now he's putting the kids on the speaker and he's like, tell the kids to get on the bus. They don't want to get in. And all them like, nah, we don't want to go. Like, I don't know how they find out that they were trying to fire me if I didn't show up. But that just shows you the impact I had, bro.
Yeah.
In that ministry. You know what I mean? For somebody to be like, that's real. But it also shows you maybe like, you told me what did I learn? Maybe I could have done a better job with including everybody in that ministry so that my boys felt like when Lou's not there, I can still connect to him, connect to her, connect to her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I never did that. Like, I never set them up to win, and I didn't need to because I look at them and I be like, you're lazy. You don't want to show up to come to the high schools and doing lunch. We don't get paid for that. That's extra on us. You don't want to show up to that. That's why they don't like you, bro, because you don't want to show up. You want to be at home playing video games, come to the Friday night service, post your picture that you're serving with us, but you're really not. You're just hype. But I'm out here putting all this work, so that's why, because I'm in the high school more than just Friday night. That's what's happening. What I could have done better, bro, was what do you need for you to come here, bro? And I didn't do that. That's a fact.
Yeah.
I didn't. That's why those kids weren't getting in that bus ministry. That's why they were following.
They had no relationship with them.
They had no relationship with them. And I have every
group.
right to be like, that's their fault, because it is their fault. You didn't want it. So what do you expect? Luis is not there. They're not coming. That's who they related. But that's what I mean by unity, bro. Making sure that there's no favorites in ministry. You're always going to have your favorite kid in ministry. Always. I don't care, bro. You're always going to have that one kid you're
Never, bro.
You're youth pastor, that one kid that came to your crib.
Hey, look.
You know what I mean? Like, you had that one kid, but I came to your crib or whatever. Like, God is like straight up disciple. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't tell the other ones, though.
Yeah.
No.
So that happened. And I'm like, okay, bet. And I remember like, I can't come. So I come back, bro. And we're at Tutu at this coffee shop, and they try to buy me food, and he's trying to talk me in, and I'm like, I don't want to eat. Like, let's just get to it. Well, you know, you laugh. It was very disrespectful of you to leave without our permission. And I'm like, you told me I can. Did I misunderstand? Yeah, you misunderstood. Okay, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I apologize. Yeah. I'm here. Like, I'm home now. Like, I'm here now. This after tour. Like, we got to let you go. I said, bet. And I got up at the table and I walked away, and I never went back to Young Life.
Wow.
I feel disrespected, bro. In my head, I want to disrespect that man and tell him, bro, I built you. That's my flesh. Bro, I got you all this money, all these sponsors. Bro, I'm the one reason why Sharpstown High School, God is the reason. But we want to look at ministry and jobs and positions because I got fired. The reason why Sharpstown has a Young Life office when we could do, never in the history of Young Life, ever, bro, and ever. I'm going to say this very clear, as long as it happened again. Was able for you to like have an office there in the school.
Wow.
That's how much influence Young Life, not me, Young Life, but me was in that school, Sharpstown. That the principal, every time somebody got in trouble, they didn't call the counselor. You know who they called? Lou. Yo, Michael tripping. Yo, Sarah out here wilding. She pregnant. You know why, bro? Because it was the bridge between home and the school. I knew what was going on at home. And they're in school. The counselor doesn't have any idea what's going on at home.
Yeah.
Dang.
Never happened in Young Life in the history. You know what the school started to do? When everybody's talking about like homosexuality, that's a new thing. We're teaching that in school. Principal said, you can have your own club here in the school. So now instead of having service in the rec center, we got to bus these kids all the way to this rec center in Southwest. Bus them. You know what's going to happen now? Hey, meet us after school at the auditorium.
Dang.
That hasn't happened ever. During lunchtime, I'm bringing donors, lawyers, police officers that make bank, that give money. I told them, I don't want your money. I need your time. Give me an hour of a lunch to come here and have Bible study. There's Bibles open. I have pictures. Go through my Instagram. You can see them. I've literally, like, it was a men's club. Bibles open in public, in a school, when it was at the time where they were taking Jesus out of schools. All that's happening.
Dang.
So I felt hurt, bro.
In the hood, bro.
In the hood. I gave everything I had. I owned to Young Life, bro.
Yeah.
Everything. But it was God to the kids, and I had to take away the title, the Young Life, the youth pastor, or the area director, whatever it was, the hurt. And I did remember smacking that desk, and I do feel bad for that. I could have reacted better, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was hurt, bro.
Hindsight's always 20/20, man.
Yeah, like
How old were you at that time?
I was 19.
19.
I hit the table. I said, man, whatever, and I left, and I was hurt. And I'm hurt, and I'm like, bro, God, I just got out of a tour bus, and I just lost my dream job. Again, what?
Yeah.
What? CHH in Houston hates me. Like what? Like what
So
now?
what's next?
What's
Yeah.
next, God?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take care of you. Keep doing you.
Yeah.
And go back to serving, bro.
I said to you.
Go back to serving, right? They call me back a week. I'm in Oakland now. I'm in Oakland.
You went to go visit? Or?
I went to go visit because it was like, I can visit now.
Yeah,
I have
yeah,
nothing
yeah,
to do.
Right.
I'm in the hill where I used to get high. Beautiful, bro. Like, it's like a beautiful, like California. I miss it. I used to get so high up there. I'm up there and I'm talking to God. I'm like, man, what's next, God? Like, man, I'm here. Like, I'm mad. Like, I'm sorry. And I know God's telling me, like, you shouldn't have reacted like that. You could have done better. And like, but me, bro, if I mess up, I'm going to say sorry immediately. I'm not finna go around it. If I mess up, if I say something, I'm going to take your ammo. If we come and sit down because I said something, I'm going to take all your ammo away. And I'm going to shoot myself with it and be like, I messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a man, I'll say it, bro.
Yeah.
But if it's something that is not ammo, I'm going to go hard too. You know what I mean? So I remember saying, like, God, you're right. I could have maybe understood more, make sure we got a contract, all that. But you obviously did something on the road. And then guess what happened? It was not that. Social Club allowed me to preach every time before. I was their opener to preach the gospel. That's never heard. They signed the Capitol Records, bro. I'm preaching before they rap, bro. I don't have a degree. I was kicked out of Bible college. So now the college students and everybody's like, hey, can you be the face of SUM, School of Urban Missions? No, I cannot be the face because you guys made me sign a contract that says I can never come back to this school. And now you want me to be the face of it and put it on the DJ board. You want me to put a School of Urban Missions? And now I'm trolling. And I'm saying, hey, School of Urban Missions, call me, make the call. Let's get the sponsorship. Like, no, bro. Like, that's petty too.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
you asked me, what did I learn? I'm telling you what I learned. So I'm at the hill and I'm saying, God, what now? My phone rings. It's Fern. Hey, bro, you want to be our road manager? I hang up. I'm talking to God in the hill in Oakland, back home. Hadn't been home 3 years, literally from the
You
time
hung
I
up
told-
on Ferd?
Just
hung
to,
up on Fern.
just
Tell
to
Fern.
set the scene, bro. It reminds me of Miklo at
On the
El
hill.
Pino.
Yeah, literally
Looking
like
at the
that.
city. That's
Just
kind of
like
how
that.
I picture it,
I
bro.
hang up. Fern comes back. He's like, yo, what's up? And I'm like, I didn't go to school for business, Fern. I don't have any idea. I don't know how to turn on a mic. I just know how to set it up for a pastor when he's preaching loud. That's all I know.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't know anything about merch. I don't know anything. We've seen you for 4 years consistent. You're the guy.
Dang.
If you think I'm the guy, let's go. I had nothing else.
Yeah.
So I go from Oakland to another tour, 2018. Months after that, I get hired to be a youth pastor. I'm a full-time youth pastor, full-time road manager, making the most money I've ever made in my entire life.
This is
2019.
2019. And what church? That was in Houston?
That was in Houston. It was called FCA, Faith Christian Fellowship.
Fellowship Christian Athletes? Or?
Yes, the school
Okay.
in Pasadena.
Okay.
With Pastor McDuff.
Okay.
FCA. Fellows. What was it?
Fellows-
Faith Christian Center.
Okay.
Faith Christian Center.
I'm over here making
No,
stuff
Faith
up.
Academy. No, but I know I said that
Yeah.
because that's the academy.
Yeah.
But this one's Faith Christian Academy. It's a school. They have a school there in Pasadena, a Christian school. But the church is Faith Christian Center.
Man.
So I'm there, all-white church. I went from an all-white church down Northern. Now I'm going to an all-white church, McDuff. I'm on the road and I'm dealing with nothing but white people that are paying thousands of dollars to book us.
Dang.
And in the middle of that, I'm going through all the racism. That's when the cop punched me. When I moved to Pasadena, I'm at a white church. I'm dealing with racism. The church is racist. The pastor freaking loves me. The pastor's fighting for me, bro. I'm stirring the pot. First Mexican to get hired.
You're
Youth pastor.
saying the church is racist?
So racist. I have proof. I have receipts. This is what has to happen. I'm the church racist. People like, Luis, you always crying racist. You always crying wolf. You always crying. Look, I don't got time to explain it to you,
It's
bro.
real, man.
I know what I lived.
Yeah.
I have the sermon. I know where it's at. I know where God's taking me.
Yeah.
And now God's using. And I know why the enemy had allowed all that. Like he was coming at me. And I also know why it happened. Now I'm with Nick Hall, bro. Whitest person ever. Whitest ministry ever. So let's go back to the church. Faith Christian Center in Pasadena. Pastor loves me, bro.
Yeah.
That pastor put his money where his mouth is. That's too. Like he took a lot of heat, bro, for bringing me in. I come in, we're bringing kids to the basketball court. They have a full basketball. That field is huge, bro. So I'm bringing people in. This white boy come in, he says, man, get all these monkeys out of here.
Dang.
Wow.
But my flesh is up. I'm
From
about
the
to
church.
From the church. I'm about to squabble.
The East Oakland about to come
I'm
out.
about to, like, you just call my kids monkeys? Yo, come on, son.
Dang.
Keep my peace because they're looking at me. They're like, man, you ain't going to call it no one. I tell Pastor couldn't believe it. Pastor's like, Luis, I know how he is. All right, well, I need you to do something about it. Do something about it. We're talking about everything that I learned. That season there, I learned some pastors are fire and some pastors are water. There's a pastor that's fire, but I just, he'll fire, he don't care, whatever. He'll burn. Like, that's just fire. That's how they lead. And then there's a pastor that's water. That people think, oh, he's chill. They play him. Pastor, you're stupid. Can't you see? But don't forget, but that water puts out fire, and water can freaking drown you. You can drown in the
Could
water.
start a wave.
And that's who this pastor was, and that's what I learned, because I would be so mad to it. Sometimes I'd be like, man, I wanted to tell me a sissy. You don't have the balls, bro?
Yeah.
Like, are you serious? This has been going on for this long? Yeah, but that's why I brought you here, Luis. Take care of it. Well, why me? You're the pastor. Because you look like them. Pasadena, a church that is not predominantly Mexicans, bro. Back then, it was predominantly white people where KKK started. I don't even know if y'all know that.
The heck?
In Pasadena, like big KKK movement.
yeah,
Might have
yeah.
not started there, but I thought I read that's where it started.
crazy.
Yeah.
I think it
Like
did.
maybe the Houston chat. I don't know.
Bro, no, like we got
that's
really,
crazy.
I've seen pictures of KKK in
for real.
Houston.
No,
Dang.
Pasadena is wild.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, the church, nobody lives in that area no more that's going to this church.
Yeah.
They all live outside of there. They're living, it's a commute church now.
Okay.
Nobody from the community is coming. I'm the only Hispanic there. Maybe some couple Tex-Mex.
Yeah.
Miss Christie, the finance lady, mad love, bro.
Yeah.
She thinks Hispanic, Tex-Mex, like 4 generations. Show me love me, because I invested in her kids. I'm the youth pastor. No other youth pastor that's investing like that, bro. I'm just doing my job. You give me a field, a room, and a budget, bro. Bro, let's go. Let's bring these people in. Pastor said, Luis, I'm going to let you preach. I said, bro, you let me preach on a Sunday, it's going to go down. Like, you for real. Like, it's
You done
going to go.
messed
What
up.
do you mean it's gonna go down?
Bro, like, it's going to go down. Like, he's taking, like,
People
mad
gonna get
heat.
mad. People gonna get
they're
mad.
going to get mad,
That's
bro.
why you let them preach.
But I'm an honor, dog. I come from, bro, Pentecostal Don Northern. So I know what's up when I get on that pulpit, clean your head, cut the beard, get clean. I don't agree with it. You got to pay respect, bro. That's what I mean by respect. A lot of times, like, this how I am. Showing up to shows with no shirts, bro. Pyrex, I'm going to say about it. I don't care if he sees this, dog. Like,
Yeah.
you had
So
to call in.
Pyrex showed up with no shirt on.
No, I'm just saying. Like, I just have to bring that up.
He's
Like,
done
what do you
that.
mean? You seen that, bro?
Yeah.
You coming in with 50 people, no shirt, and your nipples all out, your tats all out, you rapping? I don't care if you from the street, dog. You are in the house of God on the pulpit with somebody that preaches the gospel. Put a freaking shirt and rap your rap, homie.
Yeah.
When you on the block, you take that shirt off, bro. When you do that ministry over there, what do you? I don't, bro. I know he mad. He probably gonna come at me. I don't care, bro. I really don't.
You just convicted me. I ain't gonna do that no more.
I don't care, bro. You know what I mean?
Put your shirt on,
but maybe I'm not understanding culture.
Nah.
But maybe I'm not understanding culture.
Yeah.
But God doesn't give a crap about your culture, bro.
Yeah.
He cares about your holiness and your respect.
Yeah.
Oh, for the culture. The culture is the reason why you haven't grown. You're too loyal to the culture and not to God.
Wow.
That's why. Oh, I'm going to die to culture. This way. No, bro. You got it all wrong. Holiness. So I know that the culture of that church was only white people preaching on that pulpit. Once in a while, Von Juan will go on stage and preach because he's married to the niece of the McDuff. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that's in that church. Very rare. And I know sometimes they're using to try to see if they're not racist. So I'm preaching here, bro, and I'm doing my thing there. I'm preaching. It's a line. Like if I just finish rapping, I'm like, oh, it's finna go down. 7 out of 8, 10 people, bro. I apologize for being racist towards you.
What?
I apologize for making those comments. I apologize for having a meeting with the board and telling them we got to get you out of here.
That conviction fell on him.
Because when they saw me up there, they saw Jesus.
Yeah.
And I preached the gospel. And they got to know me. They understood why there were monkeys on that basketball court.
Yeah.
So you know what I wanted to do? The young Mexican raza product of immigrant Lou, man, screw y'all freaking racist cracker. I had to shut up.
Man.
And God knew I could shut up. I've been through it. It all makes sense why that cop punched me a month ago. Because what was about to happen. So the first thing when they say racist, the first thing I thought about the cop. When they said we're sorry for being racist, I thought about all the people the flight attendants that always check me if I'm really in first class.
Yeah.
I had to kill that real quick. I had to acknowledge that was an enemy. And I hugged him and I said, I forgive you, brother. And after that, they paid for the whole youth room to get done.
Dang.
They paid for all that stuff to get done. So that's what I've learned, that there's a place in everything, bro. And learning, like I can't point fingers and say you, and really be obedient to the Holy Spirit and what is he doing.
Yeah.
So now I won the white people over. And that's what you want to say. They paid for the youth room. We did the whole youth room, blah, blah, blah. And then I forgot what it was, bro. Like, it came to that point again where the racing began to happen and it continued to happen. And it was just there. But I don't blame Pastor, bro.
Yeah.
Like, he's an older guy. He's comfortable. He's going to have to die and answer to God and say why you didn't continue fighting for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know that people kept coming. The ministry kept growing. More colored people were there. And I know those meetings were happening. And probably for him, it was easier to say, Lou, it's time to go. I was hurt. You know why I was hurt, bro? Because he asked me to have a game night with the parents and the kids and tell them that I was my last day. So you want me to bring my kids and tell them we're doing a great job, the ministry's growing, have a game night with them, have pizza, and when they're done playing games, be like, hey, I'm leaving. That's exactly what happened.
Wow.
Both parents got mad. Some parents stood up. His name is Richard. He stood up, but he said, what? You're lying. Kids started crying. He's like, what? He's like, you're the only pastor here in this church that ever accepted my kids and brought them in, made time for them. They were mad. Everybody's upset. But like, Louis, stop lying. Because I joke. I play. I'm a troll, bro.
Yeah.
They're like, Pastor Lou, you're playing. I'm
Whoa.
like, no. And I started to cry.
Yeah.
That's when they knew it was serious. Like,
Wow.
oh, he's really leaving.
So the racism pushed you out.
Pushed me out, bro. It was bigger there. And that's what I mean by what did I learn? That sometimes stuff happens, but it has nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
So stop trying to fight that battle. I was hurt, bro. I'm like, freaking racist people, man. Pastor, you soft, you this.
Yeah.
I was, but I had to bring it back to God, bro. I'm a human. I'm a man. And I realized that one day he's going to die. He's going to answer to God. I don't know what really happened. What I do know, bro, is that to this day I have a relationship with a man named Richard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his kids are there. And it's still hard for me, bro. Like, not being on the road and doing all that. Like, I still try to connect with them. And he does more of my printing for my merch and all that. Like, shout out to him, bro. Like, really invested in me. He said, hey, yo, I don't have money, but I print shirts. And that's what Seattle was born from.
Oh, wow.
Birth out of. So if anything came from that, it's Seattle, bro.
Dang.
Another Seattle was saying, I don't have money, mijo, but I print shirts out of my garage in Pasadena if you ever need anything.
Wow.
And that's what came out of that. But it's like learning one thing leading to another, bro. You know what I mean?
Hey, shout out to
Always.
him. He a real one.
Yeah,
man.
like, bro, invested. He's the, bro, nobody knows this. Like, he got $400 cash out, gave it to us to go to Mexico, and he's trying to figure out how to get food. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's working. He's always
Why are
investing.
you going to Mexico, bro?
We went to Mexico for the product of immigrant through Siervos. I have distinct product of immigrant.
Is that that's what I was gonna ask you? Is that a part of the brand?
It's part of the brand.
Or is that like a
I used
like
to
a
do
line?
I used to do everything under Luis Romero, everything. My search, that's in my name. I'm like, but I don't think they want to wear my name, so let's just do Siervos. I used to do the concerts under Luis Romero. I used to do the merch under Luis Romero. Everything I did, product of immigrant, Luis Romero. So I just built the brand to separate it for me. You know what I mean? Which is the smartest thing I've ever done in my life, if you ask me. We're going to Mexico because there's a bunch of migrants crossing the border from Puebla, Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras. Most of them not even Mexican.
You talking about Matamoros or what part y'all went
It's
to?
Reynosa.
Oh, Reynosa.
We went to
Okay.
Reynosa, bro. So I'm like, okay, what do they need? They need food. It's a pastor. Like, I've been had a burden for my people, dog.
Yeah.
All the merch that I do, bro, like, we get the money back. Like, I have a good job. God takes care of me. The Bible says, like, I really feel like God says, God, and this, my pastor Abe, he always says, is take care of God's people. He's going to take care of you.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I'm just selling merch because it's with the gift that God has given me, and the money goes back to that.
Yeah.
I call a pastor, say, hey, I need a van. He said, I'm going to fill up the van with a bunch of stuff you can take to Reynosa, Mexico, and connect you with a pastor there. Pastor Ruben Villarreal from Pueblo Church in Pasadena.
Yeah.
They have the Radio Aleluya. Like, he gave us the van. I got my boy Joy and another little disciple that I got with me, and I want him to see, like, this is what I'm about.
Yeah.
We bring him. We drive all the way to Mexico. We put all the stuff in the car. We cross the border, bro, and we're there. Like, cartels looking, they seen, like, it was wild. Joey's there. I'm telling
That's
Joey
crazy.
the whole time, and toughen up, homie. And I did. Like, I kind of felt bad, but I didn't. I was like, ain't this what you about? Ain't this like your dad? He's the superintendent? Like, it's a whole different thing now. And I felt bad, but I knew I invested in my boy to talk to him like that.
Yeah.
But I was talking with authority, bro, because I really believe I got 50,000 angels behind me. And the moment that I say Jesus,
Amen.
they
Come
go.
on. Yeah.
The biggest thing I believe in is Jesus. I could say Jesus all day, because the pastor one told me about that Jesus tremble at the mention of his name. I mean, that demons tremble at the mention of the name of Jesus.
Yeah.
So I remember going home and there was a man beating my mom, and all I had to say was Jesus, and they stopped. And that's when I knew that there was power in the name of Jesus.
Wow.
So every time I feel afraid or I feel like I'm about to do some stupid, I just say Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. When I'm about to pray somewhere and I don't know what to, I'm going to preach somewhere and I don't know what to preach or what's happening or there's something, Jesus, 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 Jesus. Because there's power in that name, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus,
Amen.
Jesus, Jesus. And I believe that everything trembles and what is not of God has to go at the mention of Jesus. So I remember just saying there at the border, bro, seeing how bad it is. And just saying, Jesus, Jesus, telling my boy Joy, like, toughen up. Stop being a little sissy. Ain't this what you about? This is what everybody's about, Joy. This is why I'm mad. This is why I go hard, bro. Because everybody wants to do ministry when it's happy over here, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I had to chill, too. I had to chill because God put that burden on who, bro?
Okay.
On you.
On me.
Yeah.
So when I post, I got to chill.
Yeah.
I got to show, yo, thank you for partnering with me. Thank you for buying
Yeah.
the tea. Because do you know what I've learned? Some people pay, some people go, and some people pray.
Dang.
Somebody
Say that
paid,
again?
some people pray, some people go, and some people pay.
That's your next shirt, bro.
You know what I mean?
That's fire.
Some people paid.
Yeah.
That's their way.
Yeah.
Some people are praying, and I'm going.
Whoa.
Dang.
But I was mad. I'm like, bro, all these pastors, I want to talk about this. I don't care if you vote donkey or elephant. I don't care. The Bible says what you did for the least of those you did for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was moving like that. But that's always been my burden.
Yeah.
God is always going to ask me to do something that nobody wants to do because he knows what? I'm going to do it.
Come on.
Bro, I was in Minnesota. Joey, I'm in Minnesota. I get out the plane, and what do? I pick up a van, and I head to Mexico. I get out, and I go back on a plane. Bro, I'm tired. I just moved to Minnesota. I'm still trying to build a bed and get situated, but I realized that I had told this pastor I'm going to be there with my team, and we're going to feed y'all. We're going to take care. We're going to preach the gospel. What was the easiest thing for me to do? The pastor thing? Hey, man, I got cut up. And then what that pastor got to do on that side? He got to make it happen, bro. He's going to do ministry with or without me.
Yeah.
But the thing is that God told me to do it, and I got to do it, bro. I got to be a man of my word to God.
Yeah.
I got to honor that. So I got on this plane, played for the flight, got there, picked up the van, went all the way over there, drove back with Joey, helped me drive, get on the plane, and go back to Minnesota because I just got a job. You got to pay a price, homie.
Where does that passion come from, bro?
Bro, it comes from...
That passion to serve, bro.
Bro, that passion just comes from... I had that passion when I was in Oakland and youth ministry, and I was still doing what I was doing. I remember going to that youth ministry, and I had 2 ounces of weed right here stuffed into my pockets, and I took them out and I dumped them down the toilet when I gave my life to the Lord. After I was under that car, I gave my life to the Lord because I didn't do it under that car. I don't know what that meant. And after that, I just started serving. Like I was on my knees cleaning the toilet. The day before, I was the toughest dude in my high school with the cartel. Serving, bro. Serving. Where does the heart come from serving? But serving migrant people comes from seeing the price that my brother had to pay that I'm telling you about when something was offered to both of us, but then they realized that he didn't have papers.
Yeah. Dang.
That, realizing everything my dad did, bro, to buy us a $500,000 house in California was so expensive. Him selling tacos. My dad was a taquero too in our house on the weekends, bro. We sold tacos. Nobody knows that.
Wow.
My dad used to sell tacos, and we had a line that was huge. We just sell tacos. Police officers pulled up the block. They knew my dad as a taquero, and they knew me that that's just the guy, the son of the taquero. You know what I mean? This before mom and dad got divorced. Like straight up hustle, bro. Like I have a heart for that. Like my family are straight up immigrants. I've seen my cousins, bro. Like I have two cousins, two girl cousins. Like every day I think about this moment in my life, and it's so vivid here. Like I think it was like Mary Kay. You know, women be trying to sell Mary Kay and stuff like that, and. Like my cousin, she had just bought all of it, and we're all cousins. And she's like, let me try it on y'all, like cream, and she's doing it on us. But we are trolling her, bro. And I remember feeling the hurt. And I don't know Jesus yet, bro, but I know the Holy Spirit's been in me.
Yeah.
And then she just looked at me, she's like, this is why we never grow. And that hit me. And I'm like, man, here's an immigrant trying to sell Mary Kay because she really likes makeup.
Yeah.
And Mary Kay was a thing back then before, and Avon before Kylie and all these other companies.
Yeah.
And she's trying to follow her dream as a migrant girl, but I had to go through hell to get here.
And the people around you,
they just trolling. There's no respect. And for me, that was like, bro,
Like
I don't want to do that. It's like a slap in the face. And that hurt me. And I was a kid. I didn't know Jesus yet.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, bro, like, mi prima, la migrante, and she's probably spent everything she had to do this little Avon thing, and she's trying to test it on us because she don't know anybody. Yeah. She's in school and doesn't know English. Like, what? And that broke my heart. That, my brother, so I have a heart for that, bro. My people, and always feeling like, because of all the racism I experienced in church, all the racism that I experienced on the road, like Marty and Friend will tell you, one time we were getting a drink at the what do you call it? I don't know, when you like fly a lot and you have a member, it's like a membership.
It's like an exclusive
thing at the American
room.
Airlines at the room. I don't know what it's called. I forgot, bro. Dang it. Anyways, like you go in there, there's food, there's everything for free, drinks, anything you want. Yeah. And I was getting a drink, and then this guy behind me, he just goes, pff, pff. And I turned around, and he looked at me again, and he goes, pff.
Was that Ed Bassmaster, bro?
Bro, and who?
Ed Bassmaster, he's a prankster who he'll look at somebody and he'll be like
straight up. First of all,
what's this boy talking about?
Yeah, first of all, he's not in there. Second of all,
did he have a crazy wig?
Nah, bro, it's a grown man in a suit.
Okay.
Grown man in a suit.
Wow.
Marty looks at him. Marty says, Fern is like, I come and I tell Fern, he says, what? He just did that to my road manager? Oh, there's no way. So we go tell him like, yo, what's up? And we see him and like, bro, what's popping? Straight up racism and all the stuff I experienced on the road that I only know. People think I lie or troll about it, or I've been hurt, I can't go. If I was hurt and I didn't like white people, I would not be working for Nick Hall.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If I went so hard for my migrant people because I hate white people, why am I working for Nick Hall right now?
Yeah.
Right? Come on, like, let's be honest.
Some people are watching this and you're very passionate, so they might think that.
Yeah.
Because like, people that don't experience it could easily say, nah, that ain't real. Or they're exaggerating, or they're making things that are not.
Bro.
They think that the outcome of it is, oh, they're racist too now.
Yeah, bro.
People are racist against them, so now they're racist against them.
Quick story, bro. Like,
I took all that footage. I took all that footage down, bro.
Yeah.
Because I felt like the footage of the cop punching me, bro.
Oh, okay.
Because I felt like God told me that's gonna mess up your witness. And I'm like, no, they need to see that this freaking white man just punched me.
Yeah.
That's Joey. I'm trying to get the best lawyer.
So what happened,
take it down.
What happened there?
So I'm going home. I don't have no shoes. We had just finished painting the youth room. So I took my shoes off, and I'm tired. And my house is like probably 3 minutes from Pasadena. So I'm driving. I don't have my shoes on.
That's when the cop hit you.
That's when the cop hit me. I pull up to this neighborhood. I just bought an apartment here, and I'm living there by myself, apartment. And it's late at night, but this happened to be the cop that lives there at the apartment complex. You feel me? Yeah. But he's just doing his walk, regular clothes, regular like UFC fighter shirts, cargo shorts. I have no shoes on. He's like, hey, you live here? And I'm thinking he's drunk. Like, honestly, it's straight up what happened. I'm thinking he's drunk. I'm like, whatever. And I keep walking. I have my gun on me, bro. I have a gun. I carry. I have my gun on me. I have no shoes. I have them on me. He's like, hey, you live here? And I turn around. I'm like, what? He's like, you live here? And I ignore him again. He gets in front of me. And he says, I said if you live here. And I'm like, bro, I live here. What's up? You good? You need some? And this is not Jesus ministry. bro, I'm literally being a man saying, yeah, you good. What's up?
Yeah.
He's like, no, let me show me your ID.
What?
And I'm laughing.
So
this is exactly what happened.
Because he's dressed as a civilian.
Dressed civilian. I'm going to respect you, bro.
Yeah.
You come at me as a cop. I'm not stupid. Look at the way we live. I have a gun in my hip.
Yeah.
If you were to come to me as a cop, bro, I'm going to give you my license and my social security and the key to my apartment. Because I'm a brown kid, dog.
Let me show you the lease.
You're not going to kill me, dog. Like, you're not. Like, you take the key. 103, go into the drawer. There's a candy in that drawer, and it's a Mexican candy. I'm going to show you I live here. But you in regular clothes, bro, in the middle of the night.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? Dark outside. I think it's like 1 in the morning. Had just finished paying the youth room. All this stuff. So I can also see why he don't think I live there, bro. Racism. What else?
Yeah.
So
just
you-
doing this.
so
If
you
you just
recording.
if you just this is when I start recording. If you just doing your job, so I had to let him do that too. If you just doing your job, then you approach me different. Hey, I'm the cop on site.
Yeah.
I'm just doing my run. I want to make sure. Okay, bro. Bet I know that. I know all apartments complexes have a cop on site. Here you go. Here's my thing. Okay, bet you're good to go. That was never the way he approached it.
Yeah.
It was like, hey.
He was trying to check you.
And I had no shoes. I feel it, bro. So that happens. And I'm like, bro, watch out. I ain't giving you my license. Now I'm laughing. When I laugh, I'm mad. I'm like pushing him, like, bro, watch out. They try to touch me. I'm like, man, I said watch out, bro. And the whole time I just want to take my gun. Like, I'm not going to think twice. That's why I love Texas. I'm going to shoot you. And I have a reason to shoot you now. You touch me, I'm outside my doorstep. I'm going to shoot you. I don't know why I didn't. God knows why, bro. Because he's a cop. Excuse me. He's a cop. We're chilling. We're not chilling there. We're going back and forth. And I tell him, yo, I'm going to go to my house. Stop. Get away from me. Get from in front of me. I'm going to my door. He puts his foot in my door.
At no point does he tell you, I'm an
No
officer.
point. No point. No point, bro. So now I'm screaming.
The heck?
Now I'm screaming, bro. And I'm like, yo, somebody help me. This is guy trying to ask me for my ID in the middle of the night. I'm screaming loud.
Dang.
A couple of white people, a man and a woman, they were walking the dog. I went in the morning so he could boo-boo. And I'm saying, help me. This guy is here and he's trying to asking me for my license. Do you guys know him? They walk right past me, bro.
Dang, that's crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when I start recording. I said, I'm going to die or I'm going to kill him. So I get my phone. I'm like, there's just men here asking me for my license. Bro, the most views I ever had on Facebook. Like, it just started going. People saying, people like, where you at? We're going to come, blah, blah, blah. Then that's when I pull out the phone. That's when it says I'm a cop. And I'm saying, and I'm reading the comments as I'm here. And they're saying, tell him show you his badge. Then tell him show you his badge. He's dressed in regular clothes.
Yeah.
Don't give him your license. Give him your license. You just go inside your house. Give him your license. He's a regular. I don't know who to listen to. I'm scared for my life.
Yeah.
I just try to ask 2 civilians here for help, and they walk right past me, bro.
Wow.
You feel me?
That could have been anybody.
That could have been
And
anybody.
is that like a predominantly white?
Well, yeah, bro.
apartment?
Predominantly white apartment
It
complex.
sounds like it because when you said apartment complex, at first I was thinking, because we from the hood, right? So I'm like, oh, it's a Mexican complex.
Bruh,
or
La Raza gonna come and be
you know what I'm saying?
noisy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They gonna
That's
come
why I was
out.
like, why
They
ain't
gonna
nobody come out?
They gonna come out and be like, oh, I vive Luis. Like, what do you
Yeah.
mean? He lives here,
Yeah,
and it would have
yeah.
been over.
Yeah.
But white people don't got nobody business only when it benefits them or they're racist, dog. I'm not sorry. That's exactly what it is.
Man.
Our raza, we gonna come out. We gonna man, ahí vive, let him alone, or just stay there, or not even know how to say, or point, and be like,
Or they would have busted out
you
the
know, or
cameras.
something. You know what I mean? Something, nothing, bro. Predominantly white neighborhood. He reaches. So everybody's people on there saying, just show him your ID, and somebody's on there saying, don't show me your ID. I don't know what to do, so I got my phone out, and then he goes like this.
Try to take your phone.
No, he like tries to show me a badge.
What?
He's like, this, here it is.
Oh, he flashes.
Because now I'm on Facebook. Now he's shaking. I have all of the footage, bro.
Damn.
I have all of it. I saved the Facebook thing. I uploaded it after, bro. It's all on the Facebook. He tried to show it to me. I'm like, no, show it to me and I will give you my license. He says, no. And he's getting mad. And, bro, I just saw like this, bro, I'm not capping, like demon, hatred, like just on his face. And
So
that's
at
when he
this
just
point,
went
you
towards
already,
my phone.
You had already put the key in the door.
Bro, yes, to
opened
show
it.
him I live here, bro.
So he just
Dang.
he just putting on.
He put it on, bro. I don't know if he's trying to be Superman or what's going on. I'm also not nice. At that moment, I'm going hard.
Yeah, because that's your house, bro.
That's
I
my
mean,
house.
You paid to live
What do
there.
you mean I got rights?
Yeah.
I'm Mexican American.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I go hard for USA too, bro.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Mexican American, bro. I got my rights too.
Yeah.
So I don't let him. So
When did he punch you, bro?
he goes to reach for my phone and I move back. That's when he loses it. It's all on video. So he drops the phone for me and just boom, straight in my face. Bow.
Dang.
You know the little meters on the walls of the apartments? The little metal meters? There's like 7 of them.
Yeah.
All the little squares.
Electricity meters or what?
No, I don't know what it is, but they got like little, I don't know, not the electricity one. It's probably like the water, like the pump one.
Okay.
or gas or whatever it is. They're hard. But when they punch me and I fell right on top of my back, just hard in my face, and I'm on the floor like this, mad. And I got a gun. I'm going to shoot him.
Dang.
I'm going to shoot him. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to shoot him. Holy Spirit, don't take your gun out. Don't take your gun out. Bro, this man just shot me. I mean, this man just punched me. This man just punched me.
Yeah, well, at this
I'm going to shoot him, and I'm in Texas.
Yeah.
I'm for sure. Holy Spirit, bro. Guys, be obedient to that thing that you don't even know if it's the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
Bro, please follow it. Please. I would not be sitting here today. I'll probably be 6 feet deep, and none of this stuff will be happening, bro. None of it if I didn't be obedient to the Holy Spirit. None of it. I have a gun. I'm a brown kid. He punches me. He's losing his mind. He's calling cops. Cops showed up. The chief or whatever is like, what did you do? And he pulls him to the side. And I'm laughing. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're going down. Yeah. I'm like, I didn't do nothing, bro. Take me to jail. Petty Lou, take me to jail, bro. Take me to jail. Take me to jail. And I stopped the live. I'm like, take me to jail, bro. Because I clearly heard the chief tell him, what did you do? And I pull him to the side. He's like, what did you do? You're not even dressed. You're not even telling him. Like, I'm hearing all this. So now I'm being petty, dog. I'm like, take me to jail. It's going down. So that's what I'm saying. Like, to answer that, bro, I might say this on there because that's really why I go hard.
Yeah.
Like, for my people, and I feel like God has given me this other part of my calling where it's like, I'm going to use you to build a bridge between the white man and the Mexican guy that says, El Güerito. Like, tú estás con los güeritos. Like, I'm not cool with my people back home because they think I'm just with white people. And then white people just think I'm going hard for product of immigrants. I'm in the middle. I'm the bridge. Nick, let's go to Mexico. Let me show you.
Yeah, that's
Juan, come to Minnesota. Let me show you the white people that are putting in work that really don't care about a name.
Yeah, that's very similar to like CHH artists who are, you know, they're not church enough. They're too street for the church, and then when they go to the street, they're
we're gonna talk
too
about
churchy
all the
for
business,
the street.
the
You know what I'm
business.
saying?
I'm from the street, bro. You come to Oakland with me, bro, I'm gonna take you to the street. I come from the street. No, I don't come from church, bro.
Yeah.
I come from street, bro. Like, big street. But I know how to put up a freaking button-up shirt and go to work and work for Capitol Records, bro.
Yeah.
You know why, bro?
East Oakland.
You know what I mean? Because I know how to act. I didn't care about your culture too much. I didn't want to be real. I didn't want to be street. I didn't want to stay there.
Yeah.
It took me a while to get out of that mindset, bro.
And it's hard.
Yeah,
It really is hard, bro. It really is hard. I don't care, bro. Like, bro, there's pictures of I'm with Nick Hall. Everybody's in suits. I'm literally like this. I'm on the table leading the meeting, suits, bro, board meeting. I got my fear guy hat, my black one on. My boys are commenting like, Lou, you should at least put a suit on. I already paid my price.
Yeah.
They know I could put the suit on. They know what I got.
Yeah.
That's why I always go hard for, like, bro, you got to learn the place and the time.
Yeah.
And you got to pay that price.
Yeah.
Because if not, it's always like, you have no respect. You couldn't put on a suit like all of us at the board meeting. Well, no, they know I'll put it on. They know my intentions are wrong because they seen it.
Yeah.
And I think it's always like, oh, you're trying to change me. I'm not this. Or it's like always like this joke, I guess gangsters got families and kids and then they switched up or their wife changed them. Like, bro, be you, son. Like, but it's, and I know that's their own street thing that streets are also like this heavy spiritual thing.
That's something you gotta die to.
Because you gave everything to it.
Yeah.
I'm but people are dying for a block.
Yeah.
So you think that, it's hard. It really is. Is it doable? Yes. But when it comes to you, stop trying to prove yourself. It's you. You're literally in the way of you, bro.
Wow.
You are. I'm in the way of everything that God has for me. Not Houston Christian rappers. They're not in the way of what God has for me. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, bro, like this apartment complex is gonna be mine. Like I'm gonna own it by the morning because I'm seeing everything's wrong. The chief just told him, what did you do?
Wow.
Yeah.
Right. I would have been like, my dad's a lawyer.
You know what I mean? So now the next day, my pastor A was going with me. We're going to the police department. They give me a pamphlet to make a report. I'm like, bro, look at me. I'm scratched up here. My back is bruised up.
Dang, bro.
What do you mean a pamphlet to make a report? Bro, we're never going to win.
Yeah.
And you know how much that hurt me, bro? That the next day I had to go back to the white church.
Wow.
And I told the people, you know what they said? You should have gave him your license.
Dang.
Yeah.
But I have been through so much racism in that church that I just said, you're right, I should have.
Yeah. But the thing
But
is,
to
they
my
don't know what it
raza,
was.
That's
but to my
crazy.
raza, then that's when they're like, you see, they got you. You see, you're their toy. You see, but I have to play that. It's not about my raza, and it's not about the white man. It's about what God is using me for, bro.
Yeah, it's
You
about
gotta
the
be
mission.
water.
And what He wants to connect me with. Because if I would allow that to happen, I wouldn't have been with Nicole right now. What we're about to do, what God's about to do, not even us. What God is doing, bro. And I gotta make that very clear. That's literally a God thing where nobody wants to come together, bro. So that cop punched me, bro. That's how that happened. So that's how that situation ended, bro. I just literally had it. I had it on lawyers, people from LA, from the news reporters. Everybody would like send the footage, CNN, ABC, from other countries, all on my Instagram. And I'm about to send the footage, and I feel like the Lord told me, don't delete it. And I'm like, what do you mean? This I'm gonna be rich?
Yeah.
What do you mean I come from poverty, dog? Like, this cop just punched me. This is real life.
Yeah.
Christian or not. This cop just punched me. I have it on video. The cop said, I have everything. What did he do? It's there. What do you mean God deleted? What do you mean deleted? Like, what? No, I'm not deleting this. I'm gonna send it to all these news reporters. And I just felt like I hit me with them.
All right.
If that's what you want to do and not what I want you to do, man.
Go ahead. Go get your little Millie. Go ahead. And I was more afraid of that. I was more afraid of the silence of God.
Wow.
Dang.
I was afraid of His silence. I was afraid of the... Because I'm like, oh, bruh. I can go get me this Millie, push all this. But what if I don't?
Dang.
And God is always in the what if. What if I don't? What if I don't react because I had every right? The moment we give our life to Jesus, we lose every right, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You lose the right to feel offended. As Christians, we got to lose the right to feel offended, bro.
Man.
You have to. If not, you ain't going to make it.
Yeah.
Your pride is always going, well, I got the right. He said it first, and he came for me. And Lou went on that podcast, and he said that we said this, and he went on that podcast and said that we pay. Bro, lose your right, homie. I had to lose my right in that moment because Jesus lost his own rights.
Man.
I have a right to send this to the news reporters. I have a right to send it. I have a right to not show my life. I have a right. But the truth is I didn't lose my rights because the people are racist. I lost my rights because Jesus lost his rights. So I cannot be, I don't have no rights.
God
As a
said
Mexican
lose it.
American, I don't have rights. And as a whoever voted Trump or all this stuff or whatever they want to say, dog, or white people, they don't have rights either. Because Jesus didn't, bro. Always did the opposite. Every time he had an option to react different, they say, well, he flipped tables. Yeah, we'll get into it, bro. He wasn't known for the guy that always flipped tables, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was known for the guy to always do the opposite.
Yeah.
So that's how I dealt with that. And now today, 2021, I'm seeing the benefits of me not posting that, deleting it, me not sending it to those news reporters. And I really feel like I still haven't done nothing. Like, I really feel like,
Do you feel like that would have affected you?
bro, I wouldn't be sitting here. I wouldn't have a ministry.
I would have sent you what in a
I
different
wouldn't
direction.
just, no, I
You
wouldn't
would've
just
got paid.
I wouldn't just because of the way that ministry even works, bro.
It would have been a political ministry at that
Political
point.
ministry, white folks wouldn't let me in the room. They'd be like, man, he talked too much about us. Or he's the kid, he's the victim.
He's the one that sued the white man.
Bro, get out of your victim mentality.
Yeah.
But you know what? I can say that because I'm the one that got punched, bro.
Yeah. And you got out of
I'm
it.
the one that they move out of a plane. I have that footage too. When I was sitting in a plane, bro, and a white guy turns around, bro, it's just Thanksgiving. I'm going home to see my mom in a suit.
Yeah.
I'm in a suit, bro, full suit.
Dang.
So he turns around and says, I don't feel safe.
What?
I'm like, whatever. They're going to move him. They come and they move me, bro.
What?
It's on the thing. Another reason. I'm like, okay, God, this one I got to post. This one again. The news reporters again. Bro, I know why the enemy used that so much. Because of what God wants to do with my life, raza, and white people, bro.
So, do you feel
people, period, not just white, but I know that he's got to heal that.
Yeah.
But I'm a freaking street kid. They look at me, they say, God, how? Like right now, I posted that billboard. They're like, what? How? And look at the message, bro. Like on the billboard, I said, people are saying, why you didn't put a website to somewhere? Because I'm not trying to make merch sales. We're not trying to build a ministry. Pulse is not trying to get known, bro. Seattle's is not trying to sell search. We're trying to tell you that God lives here, in me, in you. So wherever you go, that's where God lives. So if God lives in me, I can't have hatred towards the white man that punched me and the white man that moved me out of my plane. I can't have it because that's not where God lives. He don't live in that, bro.
Yeah.
He don't live in unforgiveness, G. He don't live and I have my rights. Die with your rights. Then I'd rather die without rights.
Yeah.
Man.
So that's how all that happened, bro.
That's crazy, man. And you know what, man? That's Jesus, bro. And many times we don't flesh it out like that. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, it's all Jesus.
Yeah.
Do you
It's
feel
hard.
like you're in the middle with product of immigrants but also you're working with Nick Hall? Maybe, do you kind of have a little internal kind of struggle there?
Bro, yes.
Apparently not. No.
Me and him, people, I say it like this. People don't like it. That's not probably the right way to say it. People are uncomfortable. Who's this kid? We've been with Nick for 10 years. Who's this Mexican kid coming stirring the pot? Why is Nick Hawk getting on a plane all of a sudden to go to Houston? I paid almost 50 G's for this event, not flexing. Out of my money.
Seattle Fest.
And I was selling tickets because, mind you, I've been on the road. I've seen all these festivals. I'm trying to get married, dog. I'm trying to build a future. And the reason why I started to charge for this show is because now, bro, I really believe, I've been believing in the local church. I mean, you hear it. I've been serving my whole life.
Yeah.
Pastors can say that. But I believe, like, I've been serving at a church. I have my place. So if somebody wants to say something about me, making money or doing too much, or he's somebody, who's going to protect me? The local church. No, well, actually, he serves here. Well, actually, he's here every Sunday. He makes sure that he gets off of the road and he comes here and he serves for free. I worked at Encourage Church for 2 years, not a paycheck, bro. Not a paycheck. So that protects me from doing stuff like this. I was doing this. So I wanted to charge for this show because I knew the money we could make. Be honest with you, bro, right? But I hadn't done a show in about 4 years. I stopped doing them just because I was doing ministry and stopped doing everything. We finally got some money. I knew people would W me. I knew this artist. I'm like, I want to bring a festival to Houston. There's not a festival in Houston.
Yeah.
There's not. Is there? You guys live here. You guys are from here.
Nah, there
There's
isn't,
not.
bro. I've talked about it. I'm like, man, we need a festival.
And it hasn't happened. So I'm like, let's do it. Why? Because God has given me the gifts, the resources. I've been able to save. I've been able to meet these people. I know the managers. I pick up the phone call. That whole lineup happened in 24 hours, bro. Because, it's Lou reaching out. Yes, we can. Oh, no, we can't do it. So we did that. But now Nick Hall sees that I'm working for Pulse, and they known to do events, evangelistic, $1.3 million, bro. U.S. Bank Arena together in Washington, D.C. For free. Why they do it for free? The same reason why we did that event for free where you went to. So that people can come and hear the gospel. That's why they bring Lecrae. That's why they bring Younger free. For me, I didn't lose it. I wasn't like, I want to make money now. I was just like, bro, I'm doing my ministry. I'm in church. I'm everywhere. I'm serving. We're going to Mexico. Like, I'm doing my ministry part. We're going to Mexico. We're doing all that stuff that we're doing. So I'm going to do a festival. It's the business side of ministry that people don't want to agree to it, bro. But I'd rather make business like that because that was entertainment. And you're coming to a show, and I'm just going to leave and say, I gave you a show? Bro, I paid for all this. So that's what we're charging. Nick said, Luis, and this one I knew, bro, because I was about to quit. Pulse. He knows that. Because of everything. That pot. Good money ain't always good money, bro. Sometimes a door that God open, that you feel like God opens might have not been God. It was just a door that makes sense.
Yeah.
But this is when I was like, I'm where I need to be. Nick Carr reached out and he said, hey, bro, why you didn't ask me for help for that show?
Dang.
And I said, well, honestly, bro, I wanted to stay in my lane. You do your shows. You have your own calling. You're doing your thing. You hired me, and you hired me to do your marketing, to do your branding, to get people to come to the events that you do for free. I just stayed in my lane. Like, and honestly, I didn't need your help. Like, I had already paid for everything. Like, we didn't need the money.
Yeah.
He was like, but don't you think that the people that really need to be there are no longer going to be there because now we're charging? And I said, yeah, bro. I said, I just been doing these shows for free, and the people showed up. But now Houston feels like I owe them something, and I always deal with this Houston rapper stuff. So I'm going to do a show and do a festival because I have those resources and bring something for the Christian entertainment.
Yeah.
He said, I agree. It's like, Luis, wouldn't you want to go back to the way you started doing shows for free so that people can hear the gospel? I would love to.
Man.
Okay. Refund everybody their money.
Yeah, because at first it was like $30, right?
Bruh. You know how much money I refunded, bro?
Let me do the math. I don't know.
How much?
Bro, well, I'm going to just let y'all do the math. I went on Eventbrite, and for me to hit refund is where I knew it was another test from God.
Okay.
We're talking about thousands of dollars.
Hey, my boy got the calculator
I got
out.
the calculator.
Okay, bro. Thousands of dollars, bro. We were at already 700 ticket sales in 48 hours. And there was $25, not even 30. Look at how cheap it was. $25 at 748 hours. $17,000 in 48 hours.
48 hours.
$17,000 in 48 hours. Joey will tell you I'm not lying. I have a group where I'm showing how many tickets we're selling, where we're at. $17,000 in 48 hours, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's a big number.
So you thought
That's a
God was
big
testing
number.
you.
Testing me. Bro, I have not done nothing yet, bro. And for me to be able to see 0.5 million or millions of dollars to give back, I got to be willing to refund $17,000 in 48 hours.
Yeah.
I'm from the hood, bro. My dad was making tacos for $1, bro. And we'll go home every Saturday night with $800. And my dad will work his butt off, bro, for $800 on the weekend. I just made $17,000, bro, in 48 hours because of my gift and my resources. There's no pride in that. There's no guilt in that.
Yeah.
There's no shame in that. It's called business, buddy. Christian entertainment, $17,000. And that's when I was reminded of the kid that washed dishes and all those people that came out to that event. To this day, call me and tell me, bro, I was at that first show you ever did. Hey, man, your story changed my life. And you know what I noticed now? Now, here's a man that God wants to you. And what color is he? White. What came up? The white man that punched me, the racist church, Young Life that fired me, this white man just wants to use me. It all came up. But my tighter circle, I don't mess with nobody. I told God, I don't need him. We paid for the show. I'm going to still preach the gospel there, and people will come to the Lord. And if these Christians want to bring people there, they can tell their friend, hey, I'm going to invite you, and I'm going to buy a ticket for you, and we're going to go there. I could have easily said that, but I was tested again, and it took me back to the first show I ever did for free. I refunded $17,000, bro. 48 hours only. Let's say we're at 2,000.
Yeah.
We're at 2,000 registrations. The lineup is crazy enough to get 2,500 people on a bad day.
Yeah.
You could get 2,500 with that lineup. How much is that?
That's 50 G's.
50 G's, right? 50 G's for 2,000 people, $25 a ticket. 50 G's on a bad day. People will be like, well, you just saying that number because it's free now. No, bro. I know the entertainment business.
Yeah.
On a bad day, 2,000 people would have showed up to that show for $25, bro. That's 50 G's that I could have made.
Yep.
So I really didn't say no to 17. I said no to a bad show in Houston on a rainy day. I said no to $50,000.
Yeah.
I didn't need Nick Hall. I didn't, bro, to make the show happen. And Pulse knows that, and I'm not afraid if they watch this podcast because I'm not there for Pulse. I'm there for whatever God wants to do with that ministry for us to link up and take this so that people can hear the gospel of Jesus, bro. That's why. So I really said no to 50 G's. Not including vendors, food, or anything else, bro. Not including sponsors, not including Angel, not including Rapzilla that called me for some money, not including all these people that told me how much would it cost to put my name on the money. I would have walked with 100 G's, bro.
Man.
Bro, people don't see that in 3 years of working, G.
Yeah.
I said no to it because God has something else. I said no to that because I've been saying yes to God my whole life, bro. Even if I don't see that in my life, I don't care. I know that I can say no to it, bro. Like, do the math. Like, that's reality.
Yeah.
And I got Houston rappers mad at me. Boy, you can't even turn down 2 G's. Get out of here. You can't turn down. You're fighting for a freaking spotlight and you're fighting for a show of $500. Not even. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, come on. I'm not belittling nobody, bro. It really come with a whole nother price to live this life, bro.
Yeah.
And that's the life that God wants all of us to live. And no matter how big or how much stuff he brings or whatever you want to call it, there's always going to be another test and another test and another test. And the biggest one for me, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, is turning down $50,000, bro, that I could have made in one night.
Yeah.
We're flash, bro. I come from streets, dog.
Let's be real.
I'm trying to get married. My girl come for money. She's the sweetest girl. She's not bougie, but just because her dad gave her a good life. Her dad owns like 4 houses. She's lived in Clear Lake, Pearland. She never lived in the hood. So now because I feel that that's my wife and God orchestrated that and we're equally yoked, now I'm supposed to bring her down and tell her, well, we're going to go live in the hood because we're going to do ministry. Like, no, your dad showed you what you want. The same way if I have a daughter one day, bro, if I have a daughter and I teach her, like, well, this is what we have, or I work my butt up for that, I don't expect my daughter to have less. Settle for less, bro. I don't think as men here, we don't want that. And people don't know this. I'm going to tell you something. Joey knows this. I rock and I live my life, bro. Like, I got 5 kids to feed every morning and a wife. Since I was 18 years old, that's how I live my life. Like, I got 5 kids to feed, bro, and I got a wife. That's how I live my life, bro. So that's why turning down 50 G's was hard for me.
Yeah.
But I have to know that if I take care of God's people, He's going to take care of His people.
Yeah.
So I don't worry about that, bro. Like, I know when it's time for it. I don't know. Somebody will be like, hey, Luis, we've been seeing you do ministry. We got 10 extra houses, bro. Here's one for you and your family.
Yeah, that's nothing.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's nothing to God.
Yeah.
But I also don't live like that. Expecting, and there's pastors that do live like that. And I want to talk to them. Hand out. There's no discount.
Yeah.
No discount. Work for it and work for it and work for it.
Yeah.
Serve. I don't know nobody, nothing. God doesn't know you anything, bro.
That's all. Come on.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I'm not expecting somebody to come and give me a house either. So I'm a save.
You said God doesn't know you nothing, right? Mm-hmm. Why does Houston hip hop scene feel like you owe them something? Why so many people dislike you, bro?
But I don't blame them. But they don't know, bro, the hell I've been through, bro.
Yeah.
The prayer nights, the suicidal nights. Is my life worth it? Why me? You could use somebody else. I'm going to go back home. I miss my mom.
Yeah.
Haven't seen her in a long time. I know they need Jesus. All these people are coming to Jesus and my family still hasn't. They don't see none of that.
Yeah.
I know what's it. But you ask me why they feel like that. I don't, bro. I've had a grown man come and apologize to me. That I've dreamed about this stuff, bro. That probably are more called and qualified for this. So that's why I don't really go hard. This is my first time I've ever even, if you want to say call out where I really feel like I'm not, that I ever speak on this because of that, because I honor that. Like, I get it, bro. Came here as a freaking 17-year-old, done stuff already that you've never done, and you're 60 years old. So I know I have to stay humble too, and I know they feel some type of way. That's the flesh using them, bro.
Yeah.
They're looking at me through eyes of hate and jealousy instead of partnership and unity. I don't have no problem giving you everything that God has done for me, bro. I don't. And that's why they feel like I owe them. And I don't owe them nothing, bro.
Yeah.
I don't owe them a slot. I don't owe them nothing.
And you're talking about like a platform, like they feel like you owe them a platform. You throw an event, we should be there because we.
Yeah, you shouldn't be there, bro.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be there.
Because really, this is something different, bro. Because you could have done something with local artists, but you're like, you know what? Let me do my thing.
You know, it would have just been a local thing.
Yeah.
And God is not local.
Come on.
God is not local.
Yeah.
He's not a local God.
One thing you said earlier is like when you were speaking about the church that you're at, where the white church, you know what I'm saying? They're like, man, look at this Mexican, this Hispanic coming in and doing this in our church, and basically look at God using him. You know what I'm saying? It's some type of offense. But the reason I say this is because whenever you came to Houston and you started doing this stuff, it goes back to, look at this person that doesn't belong here because he's not like us doing these things. Look at how God's using him.
Dang, and you know what? I think God uses the person from the outside who sees there's something wrong, because the people on the inside kind of don't see it. We're so used to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree, bro.
And it's just crazy that people see, because whenever you said people mad at you because you're not from Houston, you from California, and this and that, in my head I'm like, all right, but at the end of the day, we further in the kingdom. We're not further in Houston. We're not further in California. We're not further in Texas. It's further in the kingdom. For people to get upset about that and be like, nah, because he ain't from my area.
That's entitlement.
That's childish.
Or even be like, nah, because he don't go to this church. How he get elevated so quick after 2 weeks?
He didn't let us. He didn't put us on.
Yeah,
Put you on. Put yourself on your knees and call out to God, G.
Yeah.
Dang, come on.
And
What
check
you mean
that
put you
pride.
on? Check your pride.
Thug life glasses.
Bro, like, what do you mean, dog? Like, God had to put me on check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I started acting like I was somebody on the road. He had to humble me. I had to lose some money. I had to, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
bro, I've learned enough, bro, to know that the last thing I want is a title, bro. And the last thing I want is going against people that don't like me.
Yeah.
That's up to you, bro.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, bro, you come with me, you tell me let's hang, let's vibe. I'm going to tell you, let's vibe, let's hang, let's do. What are we going to do? But I'm not going to sit here, take a picture with you and act like we're working when we're not working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of that going on in the church. A lot of pastors meeting up for lunch, taking pictures. You ain't doing nothing in the city. Shut up.
Yeah.
Seen that forever.
Yeah.
Like, shut up. Like, literally, bro, shut
Yeah,
up.
dang.
Like it's a photo
It's crazy
shoot.
because
You
it
know what
sounds
Mexicans
funny,
do?
but it ain't funny.
It ain't funny. You know what
Yeah.
Mexicans do, bro? We put our head down and we work.
Yeah.
We work.
Yeah.
My dad always put his head down and he worked. Something's happening, mijo. You shut up, you work. Work. Stay in your lane. Work. 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 That's why Mexicans don't stand up. That's why we don't go to marches. That's why we don't show up, because we come from a Mijo, you work, pay
Yeah.
your taxes, work. Put your head down and work for years, bro. Put your head down and work. And if maybe ministry, bro, if Christians will for the first time want to be Mexican and just put their head down and do work for the Lord, we'll have some outcome, bro.
Ooh.
That's everybody. That's white, that's black, that's Asian. If we just put our head down and work, we'll see what we build up together.
Yeah.
That it's like everybody's trying to work for their own little company and what they got going on. Like, I have no problem, bro, like connecting. And I have to say that. That's why I have to say that I turned down $50,000 because that's the part of what my agenda was, what my idea was. And now look, bro, it's going to be bigger than I even thought.
Yeah.
Not because of the lineup, but because of the people that are involved.
Yeah.
The calling that God has on their life. If my calling is so big, imagine the calling on Nick's life is so big. Imagine the calling that's on Let's Chop It Up podcast, the influence that you guys have. Like, just think, bro, what God is orchestrating here, what it could be.
Yeah.
But it becomes that because, well, I want my piece of the pot.
Yeah.
Well, I want my thing. Like, the real reason why we put the logos is up is because Doug Stringer told us to. He said, look, guys, I know you guys are not charging anything, but at least put your logo up. Like, somebody has to know. Like, we don't even want to do that, bro.
Oh, wow.
This is his Nick. This is his heart, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything is free. He doesn't need nobody's money.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to have a sponsor to come and do an event. Like, bro, they have it, bro.
Yeah.
Because people give to somebody that no God can trust.
Wow.
You want to be elevated. You want to have the scene. It come with a price.
Yeah.
And the truth is, it's not for everybody, bro.
Yeah.
It's really not. It's not for everybody.
And so I was gonna say, do you feel like God has elevated you to meet all these people, have all these connections, because you've passed the test in the secret place?
Yeah, because
You know
I
what I'm
don't.
saying?
I pass the test in a secret place in the public. I don't care.
Come on.
But like, I bumped shoulders with Tasha Cobbs. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
okay, I bumped shoulders with the whole Hill song. The fan in me, there's no fan in me. You're a person. You bleed. You take a
Yeah.
boo boo. Like, everybody takes a boo boo,
Yeah.
dog. You have emotions. Like,
Yeah.
we're people. So that's why I'm able to go in these rooms. Half of the time, I don't even know who these people are, bro.
Dang.
I post pictures of my bro. I'm like, who's? He's like, Louis, who's that? But I don't have no idea.
I don't know. They just let me pray for them.
Bro, I'm at the Dove Awards, bro. Lauren Daigle, like, I'm literally
Dang.
chilling. Like, Lauren Daigle's there, and I think we're getting coffee. And then, like, this whole press comes by and starts taking pictures, and I have to move out. Like, I'm like, who is that? And I look it up, like, at the list, and I'm like, bro, that's Lauren Daigle. I didn't even know that was Lauren Daigle. Like, all this stuff, bro, because I'm not there for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang, that's tight.
So I'm not gonna go mess up God's name either, bro. I'm not gonna go mess up the name of Houston either when I'm on this road, bro.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest, bro, when people think of the industry and the real industry, I'm talking about like Christian entertainment, and they think of Houston, I know they think of Lou, bro. They don't think of our little pride and our little shows we're doing.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to do with the city. I want them to think about it more than Lou. There's 50 Lou's in Houston. We can go and do something there. Like, we can go. We gotta do stuff, but they plugged in. Houston's a place, it's a hub for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But right now it's not, because they know nobody wants to work.
Man.
In 2012, Houston was known as like a CHH hub.
Yeah, like, it was the thing.
Yeah, it was the thing. It took a big dip. Do you feel like it's kind of something new is happening
No,
in the city?
I feel like Christian hip hop in the city of Houston, it just died for whatever reason it died. I don't have no idea. I didn't follow it. Don't know why it died. Don't know what happened. And I feel like really why it died is because the same people that were rapping about Jesus are not rapping about prostitutes getting money. That's why it died. Because you're a joke. Christian hip hop in Houston is a joke. It's a joke, bro. There's no power in it right now. So you know what it's going to take? People that are saying, I'm going to take the hit. I'm going to rap in Houston, Texas, again, what we're known as the city where rappers come out, they rap about Jesus, and then later on they give up on God, and now they're rapping about money again. That's what people think about Houston
Who you
rappers.
talking about? Now,
Anybody. There's a lot of them, bro.
Yeah,
So
that's
now
facts,
when we
man.
have people like Cortez and Roy Regis and Lucky Luciano, all these people that are coming out, people are just looking from afar real quick and be like, let me see how long you're going to last. Let me see if this is going to be another one. Another. Let me see. But where the evidence, bro? Where the evidence that God is alive? Where the evidence that God restores? But the moment that we fought, then it's not real then.
Yeah.
So I think you asked me right now, do you think Christian hip hop in Houston is going on its way up, or God's highlighting it again? I don't think it's Christian hip hop. I think it's people going back to the thing, and that's Jesus.
yeah.
And that's so cliche, like, bro, like, literally, like, bro, God can restore Christian hip-hop in Houston dying that quick. The same way he can give me back everything that I lost that quick.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of, let me see your heart. Let me see where you at. Let me see where everybody's at. And I really believe in the day we're living in, bro. God is looking at the face of the earth saying, who can I use? Where's my holy people at?
Yeah.
Like, I really believe, bro, like the end days and all that stuff is happening. We don't know. Like, our grandparents were probably praying and thinking that it was going to happen at the Holocaust. But what I do know is that God is looking at the face of the earth and he's zoomed into Houston, Texas, and he's been watching and he's saying, who can I use? And that comes from that, bro.
Amen.
Whether I'm going to use Christian hip hop or I'm going to use Christian dancers or I'm going to use Christian break dancers or I'm going to use Christian surgeons or I'm going to use Christian athletes. But I need to do something in Houston.
Yeah.
Amen.
Who is it going to be? And I think it's the unity, bro, whether it's in Christian hip-hop or not. And that's just it. I don't hate on the culture, bro. Like, I love the culture of Christian hip-hop. What I can't deal with is when we predict this image of I have it all. Or like this flashy. I like fancy stuff. I'm from the streets. I like my fear gods. I like my shoes. I like all of that. But I can also not let that get in the way. And that's something that Nick is teaching me, bro. The guy that has anything he can have. Freaking drives a Honda, I think it was like 2009. Like, I joke on him. I'm like, bro, you drive this? And he's like, yeah, I don't use my money to buy a Mustang 65 because that's what I have. Yeah. And I don't feel bad for him. But we had, you see what God is doing.
So that was
there?
your red car.
That's my red car.
In the
social club video.
Hey, that was a clean video,
I directed
bro.
that. I directed that video.
Yeah.
So my boys, SRA-17 from Dallas flew down and we shot that video. I directed it. That was my Mustang. But it's also understanding the cultures. White people don't come from poverty, most of them. You know what I mean? Like, he chilling. He has a nice house, bro, but he don't need a car. He's like, whatever. He doesn't want nothing to get in the way of somebody saying, do your prosperity or get in the way of the gospel. And that has really spoke to me a lot. But also my Mustang, you go on my Instagram page, I don't think there's one picture of my Mustang, bro. But I've been doing that way before I met Nick. Because I don't want people to be like, oh, Lou bought a Mustang because he's preaching the gospel. No, you know why I bought a Mustang, bro? Because I booked so many shows. I worked, I sold shirts, I printed shirts, bro. Like, I was on the plane. Like, none of that stuff was ministry. Ministry as far as like the online, dealing with promoters, dealing with clubs. The ministry was social club on the stage, people carrying the gospel through music. I was not doing the ministry. Don't try to tell me, oh, God, Lou used you to talk to the person you were emailing on the flights. No, he didn't, bro. I was working. And I wanted a Mustang my whole life. So I went and I bought it. And when I bought it, I didn't ball out. I didn't show it all off. Sometimes when I'm home and I'm in Houston, if the car's still here, I get on my story and I just drive and I post it. You're never going to see me post that as an actual post or posting of that because then it's going to mess somebody up.
Hey, so you're not going to buy a Lamborghini for your girl and post it?
Bro, I'm not going to buy a Lambo for my girl. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna build my credit with my girl, and then maybe go get our Tesla and I post about it because I want a Tesla.
Okay.
But where does that come from? Are you tithing all the people around you? Like, bro, I've been in the border. Like, I've been investing. Like, I'm not against that, bro. Like, if you sell a book and you don't get a thing from a church, but you sell a book and your book is doing good, go get it. Just don't post about it, bro. Don't post about it. Because protect your witness, G.
And it sucks because it creates a disconnect from the people.
Bro, we're fooling these kids. I'm going to talk to Bible students right now. I'm going to talk to creatives that messed up the game in church. You got a little kid, bro, that skips school, skips college, he goes to a church and he wants to be a creative, and we need more creatives in the church, but they begin to say, oh, Pastor, I need to get at least $3,000 a month. $3,000? You're a freaking kid. What do you mean $3,000? You didn't go to school. Yeah, but I worked the system and I learned it, and he's the best creative probably in that church that can really get a job at Google. But because of the entitlement, he needs his 3 Gs. And that messed up the game for churches to not have creatives, bro. Because we can't afford you, creatives. We know you're talented. We know you're gifted. We know that God has a call in your life. But it's not for you. It's not for your bank, bro. It's not for you to be like this other prosperity gospel. It's not that. It's not for that. It's for you to build the local church or use your gift there. And I'm speaking from a place where I did that. For 2 years, I'd encourage your church, encourage your youth. I served, bro. I didn't take $1, G, when I could have. Because I knew that's what my gift was for. But that's messed up the game for us, bro. We have like, man, well, I need this much money. Why? Because this is what's going on, bro. People are posting the cool shoes. They're posting the image, the little vintage tee, skinny jeans, and the Yeezys, bro. You look like a fool. That's going to be gone. You know what I mean? I got the Yeezys. I got this. I've been wearing this pair of Yeezys, bro. Like, bro, I have the same shoe I wear every single day. I like it. What I'm saying here, I'm not entitled by it, bro. You know what I mean? Like, we're messing up the game. Like, pastors need to stop messing up the game. I'm talking to the big dogs. I don't know if they see this. No, I'm talking to the Bible college student or the kid that's serving, bro, that saw something on Instagram, that saw the church or saw this cool look, bro. Dude, there's no insurance in that.
Yeah.
I was talking to this rapper, bro, that I really love with all my heart. He's a producer from Houston. We were talking about something, and it got to a heated conversation. I'm in his studio. I'm in his crib, bro. And he's talking to something. He's saying something, and then he's just talking, bro. I'm making this much money, but we're going to make it one day, or whatever it was. If I'm not mistaken, I forgot how I got there. And this is how I just changed the whole conversation. I said, bro, you got health insurance? He lost it. Because you're sitting here and you're throwing in my face how much money you making or a couple dial, you're mixing all this music and you're doing all this stuff. And I love this guy, bro. But he just started making money. So I saw myself when I started making money for the first time.
Yeah.
But the thing is that the music industry, there's no health insurance. You're rapping and you got to put your money to the side. So I tried to tell him, bro, I'm proud that you're making money. You don't have a wife and kids right now. But make sure you put some money to the side for some emergency funds, bro.
Yeah.
That's a big brother. I tried to do that because he's at that level now. Mixing for big guys. He's from Houston. But he took it as, you don't believe in me. Oh, you coming for me. What do you mean I don't got no other church? Bro, because nobody told me.
Yeah.
When I was supposed to club, I was making all this money, and I was like, I have to pay the taxes at the end of the day. Bro, make sure you put some money on the side for your taxes at the end of the year. Because you're getting a couple dollars, but you gotta pay salary. You gotta pay this money back.
Yeah.
When an emergency fund, what you gonna do? Sell a beat, mix a song to go to the hospital? Put this to the side.
Yeah.
But people don't know that in the creative world with church, bro.
Yeah.
It's like we want to get paid all this money, and we post this and we show this. There's no money in that. There's no luxury, bro. It's long nights of serving and grinding, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you guys know who Rancho Humilde is.
Yeah, yeah.
Nathanael Cano,
Yeah.
Jimmy Humilde. I worked for them
Jimmy
for a whole
Humilde.
year, bro.
Yeah.
I created for them. I did Junior H's first freaking photo shoot ever.
And that boy's blowing up, right? That
It's
dude-
blowing up. He's not Nathanael Cano, but he made a song with Bad Bunny. I'm in the room with them. They're asking me for creative. I'm designing them. I'm putting the clothes on them. I'm doing the photo shoots. You know what I mean? I'm designing all of this stuff, bro. And I'm
Dang.
getting paid big money for this.
Wow.
And then I came back to the church, and I have this mentality of like, well, I designed for Rancho Humilde, the biggest label ever.
Yeah.
Warner Brother wants him. Sony wants him. Everybody wants him. So you think I'm going to do a graphic for you for free?
Pay cut.
You think I'm going to do it for free? You think you're going to come and tell me, oh, you got to do it for the church? But I've been doing it for years, bro. Don't play me.
Yeah.
But you know what keeps me humble, bro? Is that the reason why that door even opened up to work for Rancho and be able to make some money to save is because I was serving for free. So it's going back to that, bro, to like creatives in the church or these young cats that just think, oh, I'm going to go get a Bible college degree and I'm going to be a pastor. Nobody cares. If I'm a pastor of a church, why am I going to hire you when all you did was go to CFNI and get a Bible degree at Dallas Baptist or whatever, at HBU? Why? Because you got a degree?
Yeah.
Bro, I have a guy here that has a master's that serves every day, that has been showing up to my church 5 years faithfully, that has been offered 10 times the money to work somewhere else, and you're coming in here and telling me hire me because you just got a Bible college degree? Sit down, kid.
Come on.
Dang.
And that's what I know for my life, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have a Bible college degree. I dropped out of Bible college, got kicked out, whatever you want to say, bro. However, why am I in these rooms, bro? The relationships and the places where I served.
Yeah.
Because I have a resume, bro.
Hold-
Get that
let me-
right.
let me-
I work for
Seattle
SoFi.
was-
Pause.
I did stuff for
Let me
SoFi
pause.
Stadium.
So Lewis is saying some real wild stuff here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But something that I want people to understand is that this brother here adds value in design, merch, management. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not sure if anybody has told you this, bro, but you're borderline creative, almost genius, bro. so check this
He's a
out.
madman.
So to go,
Yeah.
no,
A mad
it's
genius.
like, bro, like how do you add value in all these areas? And then you're over here serving, bro,
For free.
2 years for free.
At the church.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like he's saying all this wild stuff,
Yeah.
but you got to know where all that's coming from.
Hey,
Yeah, and also you were serving at a church that could probably afford to pay you. It
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
a small
oh, yeah,
church.
oh, yeah.
It was
that's what I was gonna say. There's two sides to it. There's the creative that give me, and then there's a church where it's like do it for free,
Yeah.
where they want to take advantage, and then the other one's like, I know you got the money, and I highly value myself to the point where I'm gonna take advantage of the
Right.
situation.
Yeah.
So my bro's not talking out the side of his neck.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's something that I want people to understand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and this is a real situation. Like, it could go over some people's heads because
Yeah.
I didn't grow up going to Bible college. I don't really know people like that, but there's people that have that they come with a Bible college degree and they feel like a certain entitlement because they saw Pastor A with some Yeezys and they believe that's the life for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have the Yeezys, I'm gonna have the Tesla because I went to Bible college and I'm entitled to
Yeah.
that now. That's
They don't
kinda-
know that pastor's wife is a PA at the biggest hospital in Houston and makes a lot of money. And she went to school for 9 years.
Yeah.
And she gave those Yeezys to him for his birthday.
Yeah.
Because that boy couldn't buy them for himself because the church
Because the
didn't want to pay
ministry-
that man.
And
No.
because all the money he makes, he gives it right back. I know he gives his check in probably 2 days. He gives it right back to the people.
Yeah.
Stop, bro. You're a fool thinking that there's money in the gospel. That's a machine. There's a lot of it, but you're going to answer to God one day.
Yeah.
For me, I'd rather answer for the money that I had that I didn't tithe on. I'd rather answer to that than I made a lot of money at this gospel when it's free.
Yeah.
I'd rather answer to the money of like, Lou, you made an album for Nathaniel Cano and you got paid good money, but why you not tithing on that?
Yeah, where that 10 at?
You know what I mean? Rather than the church, bro. Like, bro, if people would come back to the church and love despite of all the freaking hurt and all the people, like, bro, we would be so great. If we made room for everybody, like, bro, I hardly believe in the church. And when you read the book, you're going to be like, how can Luis talk this much good about the church when they have literally stained them? I had pastors come around and say, don't support Luis. A pastor came to Joey's dad and told him, watch out for your son's friend.
Man,
Why?
Literally.
Just because.
Just because
son.
Thad didn't know me, bro.
that goes back down to,
And what I really want to say is you really want your kids to be my friends because they can learn a thing or two from me.
yeah.
But I got to stay quiet and I got to take the hurt. Nobody knows that, bro. You know what I mean? I'm literally living what I'm talking, bro.
Yeah.
And it's the first time I ever talk about it, dog. Like,
Yeah.
I'm really living this. This is the formula. Serve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seattle was really a lifestyle, bro. I don't
Yeah.
care if I ever sell another shirt.
Yeah. Dang, hold up.
Preach.
I really don't, bro.
And that's why it's fruitful.
And that's why.
Yeah.
And you got KB, bro, like saying, "Hey, bro, do you still got that? Do you still got any more of those shirts?"
No, let's talk about KB.
That's
I
huge.
designed all of KB's last album merch.
Dang.
The Libre, I'm not flexing, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Like, I designed all of that merch, bro. Never met him a day in my life. You feel me? Before
Yeah.
I was like, now we see him. Now he knows me. I'm in the industry now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you
Before
never
that,
replied to KB in that comment, bro.
what would a Houston rapper done?
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, I'm gonna send it to you right now. Screenshot it. Post it on the story. KB reached out to me. We working. Shut up.
Dang.
Shut up.
Just serve in the quiet place, bro.
Shut up, bro. You're not working. Stop.
Hey,
Stop.
imagine if people would clean toilets in churches and take pictures with the toilet. You
Yeah,
know what
I
I'm
said
saying?
this.
I'm not saying KB toilet. I'm
No,
just,
no,
just
but
saying
I'm
it's to
saying
perfect
like
the
that's what they
serving.
would have done.
Yeah.
Posted, oh my God, I made it.
Yeah.
And then all of our little fans, he made it. KB asking for a shirt.
Yeah.
That's why I don't even post. Like, I let it be what it be, bro.
Yeah.
I don't got time for that, bro. Like,
And you get back to working.
I get back to working, bro.
Back
I
to
get back to
serving.
working. Back to serving. You want the shirt, KB? Buy it online, buddy. He's
There you
bought
go.
the shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's very rare, bro. Like, dog, like, bro. And that's why I hate that. That's why I don't even entertain that. Because that's also part of the witness. Like, I'm going to do it if Drake tells me. Like, even my people on my team now, like, I'm trying to do better. Like, even in ministry and people are like, Lou, you got to start responding to that. You got to start posting that. You got to start showing that side of you. Which is true because I guess that's what it'll take God to build this other platform for you to continue to do what I'm doing.
Social media side
You know
of
what I
it.
mean? The
Yeah.
social, like, I really still believe I suck at social media. Like, even
I
though I'm
feel
a
you,
creative,
bro.
you
Well,
know
you post
why?
a lot of stuff, bro.
I post
You
a lot of
post good
stuff. But for
Quality,
my whole
quality.
life, I think I'm great at building other people's Instagram. And
Yeah.
I do all the social clubs, entertainment creative director,
Yeah.
doing it for
Wow.
posts. It's always, when it comes to me, I still get convicted.
Yeah.
Bro, if I really did my social media, bruh.
Yeah, because I'm going to be honest, bro. You have about, what, like 3,000 followers?
Not even
But the
3,000
value
followers.
that you've just in this hour that you've been speaking is like it should be bigger than that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, because I don't do that.
Yeah.
Because I feel convicted too.
Yeah.
Bro, if I went hard for my social media
Yeah.
and did it like I do it for social or there's other people,
Yeah.
bro,
You be popping.
I'll be booming. What's good, it was litty, was popping,
Yeah.
was booming. But it's not that.
Yeah.
My time will come.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right now I gotta serve. Continue.
Just like you said, serve God and He'll take care of
And
you.
take care, bro.
Yeah,
and I've been
'cause-
doing it. If anybody, I got more reasons why not to.
Yeah.
Why to stop serving.
I feel like all of this has been pent up, bro.
Like my
how
boy
do you
said, he
feel-
been waiting 7 years
how
for
do
this
you-
podcast.
Bro, I
How do you
literally-
feel? How do you feel about talking about it all, bro?
7 years is the number of completion, dog.
Come on.
So I'm closing this chapter here at Letz Chop It Up podcast, and I'm moving into the next chapter of my life.
Yeah.
And I've never really talked about that with nobody. It's just in this book that hasn't even come out. So I really kind of gave you 30% of the book that's coming out. And even that, like, I'm waiting. When do you want me to drop it? The book's been done for like 2 years now, and we haven't dropped it because I want to drop it when the Lord says it. He just told me write it. But you know who that book is? My life or my book is for? It's for the kid that's selling dope at the block. It's for the Bible college student that's a Latino in ministry and got hurt by church, has never been back to church. And it's for the person, not the Latino, the person, whoever it is, black, white, Asian, in the industry that has been hurt by the music industry. That's what my life represents.
Yeah.
Those 3 things. And then somehow, product of immigrants falls in all of that. Like, I'm a Mexican, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hide it, but I'm also Mexican-American. Like, that's what my life is, bro. That's why I feel like you're saying, like, you've built this in. Like, I've had it in me my whole life, but it had to be healing. If I would have done this 3 months ago, I would have probably lost everything. I would have got a call from Social Club right now, post like, hey, you're fired.
Man.
For the stuff that I could have said, because there's no wisdom. There's hurt, there's pain, there's healing, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't never want to speak out of, like, wounds that are open, because they're only going to hurt me more, bro.
So the lineup for July 3rd, right? Give it to us one more time.
Maverick City, What Up RG, No Big Deal, 350,
Man.
Tommy Royale, DJ Michael, Cortez,
Young
Von
Cortez,
Juan,
Zanti.
Santi, Marty, and I ain't gonna tell you who else. Cause
Damn, hold up.
You know what I'm saying? So July 3rd, where can they reserve their tickets at?
July 3rd, go to eventbrite.seattle's.com.
Man,
That's it. Register. We got VIP ticket. Like, if somebody wants, that's the only thing we left. Like, a
What
VIP
comes with the
thing.
VIP ticket, bro?
You get a big Seattle gold chain. I'm just kidding. You get basically, but you get a poster. You don't gotta wait in line because
Okay.
the line's gonna be mad long. Parking, like, we don't know how we're gonna fit. The goal is to get 6,000 people there.
Is that a church or
It's a
is
field.
It's a
hey,
field.
y'all
It's a
shuttle
field.
in vans, bro. Y'all, no.
It's a field. It's a field. Where there's gonna be food trucks. There's
We-
gonna be
we carpooling.
vendors. You know what I mean? I think we got some slabs showing up. Like, I'm for cute, but I love Houston.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna worry about some rappers saying, like, I don't put on for the city. Like, I'm gonna have slabs there. Like,
Yeah.
we're gonna have people there.
Nice.
Like, bro, I love this city, bro. I love it with all my heart. God's called me here. Right now, I'm just in Minnesota. Like, just think about it. My calling is bigger. I'm not local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in Oakland, the West Coast.
God can't be
to,
boxed.
Moved
man.
to the South, which is Houston. Now I'm up in East. Is that the East Coast?
I don't even know where that's
Midwest,
coming from.
Midwest.
Midwest.
I just
okay.
gotta get to Florida, and it's over, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
Let me do some time here. And when I get to Florida, bro, the way that region is gonna connect, that's God.
Yeah. Dang.
And if you want to come along the ride, let's go, bro.
Yeah.
Because I need help telling people about Jesus. Because you have a story that I can't tell.
Yeah.
You have a story that I can't tell. You have a story that I can't tell.
Y'all share the same story. What you talking about? No,
what I mean? So
no, I
that's
mean.
it.
With
Yeah.
that being said, don't forget to go RSVP. Go get your tickets now. I think
Yeah.
limit is 2, right?
Two.
Hey, jump on it before it's too late.
Hey, and if I
man.
find you selling tickets after they sell out, bro, is it gonna be?
So there's a limit.
Oh,
they
man.
can sell out.
Yeah,
there
they
is a
can
limit.
sell out,
Oh
bro.
man, I was about to
So
go.
I better go get
Sell
that
out.
and I was gonna pretend like I had a.
No, but that'll be wild. Imagine that, like, legendary. You go to OfferUp and you go to tickets or Craigslist, and it's like Seattle First guy lists your ticket for like $300.
Dang,
Bro.
that'd be crazy.
Dang. Don't be mad at me now. With that being
But
said,
yeah,
man,
that means before we cut it, I just
Go
want to
for it,
say
go
this
for
to
it.
anybody that watches this, bro. Like, if I said anything, bro, like it resonated or the shoe fit, like, bro, like, I didn't come out here to talk. I didn't come out here to call anybody out, but I just came on here to really just talk, bro. Like,
chop it up.
chop it up, how I feel, how I've been here for this 7 years. The city showed me mad love, bro.
Yeah.
The people that were with me, the people that prayed for me. This city got me to where I'm at today, bro.
Yeah.
The Bible says that his prophet is not welcome in his own city. I don't think I could have done this in Oakland, bro.
Wow.
You feel me? So, Houston, I thank you. I thank you for putting me on.
Yeah.
Well,
when
I
you didn't
say
have
for the
crazy.
culture, bro, we appreciate you for
You
what
feel me?
you've done.
For real, for
with
real.
Not
Mad
just
props.
in the local, but all the way across, bro. Appreciate you for serving the way you serve, man. You know what I'm saying? So give this man his roses while you can. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Hey, with that being said, man, this has been the Let's Chop It Up podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go do all that. We got the mugs. You a real one. Let's chop it up. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, God bless y'all. Keep it real.
Let's chop it up.